So I guess Hyperion, having been the one to lead the setup of camp, will just help you guys set up in the town square here. Setting up a team tent, a little fire to sleep around in your tents in a group.
Does anybody want to be rocked like a baby?
Jesus Christ. There's this giant mycelium monster's like, anybody want to be rocked?
Jesus Christ.
I'm good, thanks. I finally sleep with others.
No.
Not tonight.
And Kyra's just gonna...
snuggle. Like slapping away Lokyris once in a while. Torin and Hyperion in their own little bed cots. Now you're just here to keeping watch at night. You're like, huh.
They're pretty when they sleep.
Oh my god.
Fucking creeper! Evil creeper!
Who?
I'm not evil. I'm just weird.
You have this like disturbed mental image, Veer, just like coming up to people while they're sleeping, just like back of hand, rubbing cheek. You're very precious to me.
Oh my god.
You know who also said they were just weird? Have you ever seen the TV show Dexter?
Dexter's just creepy.
Yeah, but he also said, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just weird. Nothing to see here." So good.
Hey, I'm not a psychopath.
Yet.
That's also what psychos would say.
Exactly.
That's what you would say.
If anything, you're in the beginning stages.
You're not doing a very good job to convince people that's not the case.
Hey, yay! We just freed all the slaves. Now let me tie them to a fucking sled and have them pull me.
Jesus.
Sweet Lord of Hope.
Yeah, that's fair.
And then I'm doing my job. So after the short, let's see, we did a short rest when we were down. 3 of you got a short rest last time. We extracted a large number of prisoners. 1 of you is currently disguised selfed. And as a consequence of both a birthday gift in-game and a fun character building moment, the word that is attached to Veer is speaking to her and has changed one of her wild shapes. And we will get to that at some point today, I'm sure, as well.
That's cool as hell.
I am excited!
So we need D-hundos around the table to determine the Taki order today.
2 D-hundos.
2 D-hundos around the table today. Ooh, good start. Oh no. Oh no.
So Hyperion isn't going to be doing anything.
A lot of 90s today. It's a good sign. Let's pop through here. So it looks like Ankara has once again managed to lead us off. That happens quite often.
If someone else wants to lead off, they can.
No thing.
And Torin, this is a good change of pace for Torin, who's been rolling mid to low a lot of the time. And then it looks like...
I am not mid, thank you, sir.
That is fair. Only your dice.
Yes, those are fucking awful.
And then Veer, and then Hyperion. I certainly hope that is not indicative of of your luck for the rest of the day. When you roll 2 D100s and your result could have come from a 20, something's fucked.
There.
So with that said, I guess, Ankara, you're both at the front of the pack and free to start us off for the day if you want to say anything to the 3 of your compatriots who will be awaiting you at the top of the hill. At this point, you are probably out of range of the brute who has just dipped inside of the cave ever so slightly.
I don't like the word probably, so I'm not going to say anything until we keep going.
Well,
And
fine.
then we're
As
going to
you
get
nod
to the...
the rest of your group and you guys get properly all the way up the hill, you are now certainly out of sight of the brute.
She's going to turn around and she's going to say to every single one of them, start screaming.
Start screaming and stop when I tell you to.
The first one to start screaming is Sir Dim.
I think let him scream and then let him stop screaming one by one, like dead, 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 dead.
The first one to start screaming is Sir Dim, and it's just this blood curdling, which confuses the rest of them as they just sort of try to join in with the same enthusiasm. I guess per Veer's suggestion, Veer, you're going to walk around and just tap them like, stop.
Yes.
And then
Not it.
It
stop
takes like...
playing,
Go ahead.
stop playing Duck Duck Goose with the children. Stop it.
Goose.
And then she's going to go around to every single one, draw a dagger, and kind of grab their hands and be like, nod to Torn and then to person, and be like, this may hurt a little bit. And she's going to take the dagger and slice their palm, and she's going to try and make it bleed and like bring it all over the sand. And she's going to do this to every single one of these people.
But why the palm?
Yeah, that's like the worst.
That takes so long to heal.
Like you use your hands for everything.
What the fuck?
Like back of the
I don't
arm.
know. Fine. Back of the arm then. I don't.
As you've now inconvenienced all of these menial laborers by damaging their hands.
Well, that's what Torin is for. That's why she nodded to you.
Torin, as you are still in your little big one form, as it were, you're just watching Kara walk around with a dagger and just shink on people's palms. Especially the cats in the group, whose little pads are especially sensitive to this, are not impressed.
And then she's gonna indicate to like basically squeeze their palms and spread the blood as far as they can, and kind of just
That's fucked.
make like a little blood less.
The snake man takes this a little too seriously, and you can see his arm change color as he waves it with like the force of a bullwhip and just paints the sand next to him.
Oh my god.
And Kara will turn to the snake man and nod in approval.
As his arm just goes limp. I'm doing my part.
Okay, not for nothing. If
done
we had
with
like
it.
broken their necks, there wouldn't be blood at all.
Who said? He said to make it hurt.
Okay, fair enough. That is true. The one, Kara. I expect this from the fucking druid, not from you.
It would be more suspicious if there was no blood left behind.
This is something I would expect from the fucking druid.
I mean, you could have just beat them up with like, I don't know what.
But then there wouldn't be
Cause
evidence.
but internal bleeding, that hurts.
Yeah, it hurts, but it doesn't leave any evidence of a crime.
But it makes them suffer.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, that was dark.
If that's the plan. I will puke on the sand as well. I'll commit to your bit, goddammit.
All right, I'm gonna call this I'm gonna call this reason for your concentration to break, so you can turn back into your real form. It'd be a very disturbing sight of this like vomiting schnoot just slowly protracting up as your body grows behind it. Okay.
I'm gonna go up to him and I'm gonna just whisper, "Wait, are you secretly a druid?" No, I can turn into stuff too. As you
I only look different. I don't have to
As she wastes her final.
Wild shape.
No.
She's be like, "Are you a druid too? Look what I can do."
Turns into a war ostrich. I'm actually gonna do it. Only have one and no spells left.
War ostrich mode, buries head in bloody sand. Look, now it looks like they struggled.
I could have just gone war ostrich and slit them with my claws.
But why? That would have been much more painful. I think you're missing the point. The point was not to hurt them.
Like the appearance of the torture, but not the actual torture.
Meanwhile, Brill, I guess you and Hyperion have been keeping lookout for this time. I guess does either of you want to interject into this as the prisoners have now shed blood? Sir Dim is just still standing there with his palm waiting for his, like...
No, Dim. You do not need such things.
It's not a need, it's a want.
Oh.
It's a desire.
God damn it. So to Brill or Hyperion, want to interject into this, or are we now going to just release the prisoners and move to our next soiree?
If I release the prisoners, do we just bring them to the village? So that's what I was.
If you guys want to go back to the village, otherwise you can just tell them to go that way.
I mean, I'm kind of the mind of going back to the village.
I mean, we could just scare them and make them run in different directions.
Why?
Why scare them again?
Because it's
Like we
fun.
didn't stay them to then terrify them, did we?
No, we do not need to.
We didn't save them, just terrify them.
And you said my bloodline was terrifying.
Yes, but he also said there's a reason we're all scared of the druid. Just a little bit. She's a little fucked up.
A little?
I was about to say that.
Hunter, I say it with love. The druid has issues.
The druid does have issues.
Bitch.
Now, with that said,
We're just gonna praise them a lot, make them feel capable. They were trapped, they felt helpless. Now they're capable of doing something.
all right, listen here, Satan.
You are a.
Or psych.
This feels very capitalistic, but like bad capitalism, not progressive capitalism.
What's the difference?
Oh God,
There is
Well,
only
with-
bad.
Gaslighting manipulator.
I saved your life. You owe me. Like, Jesus Christ.
I want to walk.
What is happening?
So don't. Ostrich form.
I'd waste my fucking wild shape.
Well, for what it's worth, it's evening time at this point anyway. By the time you get back to town, it'll be time for a rest.
If I do a war ostrich, can someone ride on my back?
Technically,
Who wants a lift?
Me.
technically only someone who's small, so Sir Dim or Brill,
That's fucked.
Sir Dim.
because you're a medium creature.
Sir Dave.
I was not. Never mind. He rides me.
Yes.
Is there anything else I can turn into that can make me carry something?
Dinosaur.
Your new form.
Can I?
Yeah, because your new form is a large creature.
Dope. I'm gonna go mushroom man. Do it.
You have to be one size bigger than the thing you're trying to carry. Not capitalism. Well, at the prospect of carrying someone, Veer's going to consume her wild shape to show off her new transformation. As the word of power on the back of her hand is going to glow slightly as it infuses this new transformation into her. She starts by going into spore form, but the spores don't stick around her body. They seem to compress and solidify as Veer's body slowly shifts and enlarges and engorges into something of a mushroom.
What the fuck?
I'm
This is new.
concerned.
That's pretty.
Her staff develops this mycelic wood point as it turns into a spear.
I'm gonna just poke my spear up in the air and go, yeah!
So is
Still
she
kicking.
now like a mushroom person? Is she Toad?
Yes.
She's Toad, but enormous. She's quite large.
Big Toad. Okay.
She's Big Toad, yes.
With a wooden mushroom spear. Interesting.
If I eat you, will you outgrow?
I do not know the answer to that question. Would I?
Would you what?
If she takes a bite of me, would I grow again?
This form does not have regenerative capabilities.
Fuck that.
Actually, it would do the opposite.
No. Will I grow?
Oh,
Shrink.
well, you
Like Alice in Wonderland.
Oh, you'll grow all right, fucking cysts, because she's poisonous.
Or Mario.
Can I pull these people?
With your current size, you can carry one person.
Or can I pull them if they're on a sled?
You could.
What is
Sure.
your obsession with a sled?
Technically, yours.
No, that doesn't exist. It's not a
You're gonna
thing.
walk up to the walk up to the fucking shed, rip the fucking wall off with the lapidation, and get on.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that, actually.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
But like one of the side walls, so like we can still hide in like a little corner if we need
Do you
to.
guys watch this engorged Veer strut up the hill, wondering where she's going? You hear a loud crashing sound as she rips the front panel off of this poorly constructed house, which causes it to collapse entirely.
Oh shit.
And she comes back to you with this fucking essentially dried out driftwood panel that is big enough for like 4 or 5 people to sit on.
I'm gonna tie a rope to it and say, "Who's coming?"
The poor fucking foxes.
See, I'm not evil. I'm not evil because like I am offering it to them now.
You are evil. You just crushed a family of foxes.
You are
Oh
so-
shit!
Ah.
There were foxes living in that. Fuck.
Not anymore.
This was the 3rd time you've chased them out of their home.
Shit.
Well,
Can I talk to them in animal hand? Not am I?
I don't think you have speak with animals prepared, do you? You don't know.
Have it.
You have it, but do you have a cast? Do you have spell slots for it?
I don't need it because it's a it's one of my thingamabobbins.
What are your what buttons?
The things I can do all the time.
Oh, it's a charge thing? I mean, you can try. You're going to walk back up there and apologize to them.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that,
Jeez.
and then I'm gonna ask them if they want to come with us.
No.
And then I'm gonna offer them yummy mushrooms, not toxic mushrooms,
See-
yummy mushrooms.
So you guys watch this mycelium bloated Veer realize what she's done and immediately like trounce back up the hill to go apologize to those boxes. Meanwhile, while that psychopath is gone for a moment, are the rest of you going to indulge on this sleigh ride, or are we going to start headed back to town without indulging her? The prisoners at this point are terrified.
But they're also tired.
I'm
tired.
gonna make point and just start walking.
They're tired. Of course, they want some help.
I will look back at them and I will look back and say, "Come."
All right.
Some of days.
Sir Dim sees you going, goes, forward, march!
I would die for him. I would die happy.
Torn, are you leading up the back, or are you going to run up in front with them?
I guess I'm going to be Sir Jim's mount. I'm with him.
All right. So,
Or
Sir,
he's with me.
all right. So Sir Dim claws his way up onto your shoulders, and as he taps you on the head, far. Meanwhile,
And away
Veer,
we go.
Meanwhile, Veer, as you get back up there and you cast your free charge of Speak with Animals, you hear the two foxes inside going, "Oh, this is the third time. The third time this month. We're running out of burrows. I think this one might be salvageable." I don't think it's salvageable. I think it's salvage.
I'm gonna ask them if I'm gonna say I'm very sorry, and I'm gonna offer them yummy mushrooms, and then I'm gonna ask them if they want to come with us.
We're carnivores, you twit.
They can eat mushrooms, I think.
Technically, foxes are actually.
These foxes are carnivorous by choice.
I'm trying to do a nice thing over here. Let them eat the mushrooms.
In the desert, you're probably correct.
+1 draw. As they go, no, I think that's okay. I think you've quite done enough.
Can the marsh munchers cry?
No.
Damn it.
Do you have anything else to say to the foxes before you?
Well, if they don't come with me, then I'm just gonna go.
Okay. My Discord booted me outside in here.
There we go.
Welcome back, Torn. As a sad mushroom comes trouncing back down the hill, you see that the group is left without you, and the prisoners are halfway up the hill.
Well, I'm running. I probably can go pretty fast.
You're actually quite slow in this form.
Well, I can do big steps.
Yeah, but you're still slower than they are.
Yeah, but I can do big steps.
You do big
So
steps,
it's
but you
like
still
10 steps for one step.
Yeah, but you still move slower than everybody. Unless you're
It's
sprinting.
a longer but slower step.
Okay, so your sprint is like slightly faster than their walk. That's exactly. You guys are gonna hear the sound of sand and squelching as it as the thing is chasing you down.
Helpless. Now hey, I went to apologize
All right,
when
listen
they
here.
were assholes.
Hear the sound of
You're
sand
the
and
asshole for
squelching as-
destroying their home for no reason.
Yes. But they're assholes because they wouldn't
This
accept my
is
apology.
chasing
Now
you.
we're both in the wrong.
You hurt my feelings. Now we're both in the wrong.
You destroyed my home. Fuck you. You hurt my feelings. So you're at fault. What is this world come
What's
to?
the point of the fucking sled if nobody wants to ride? I was really excited about the sled.
There wasn't a point to the sled because nobody wanted to ride your sled.
Who does sled?
People who you horrify seconds before offering the
Why
sled.
did I horrify that?
You talked about torturing them 3 times.
You know that's fair. I forgot I did that.
You offered multiple ways to torture them for no reason.
Forgot.
I'm just a girl.
I'm just a girl.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, you guys are going to auditorily hear this squelching sound of sand being run up from behind you. As Sir Dim takes a glance behind him, he goes, "Understood, they're turning on us." As he kicks one of his little clawed talons into the fucking shoulder where he's sitting. Ka!
When I say I would die for him, I would die for him.
I give him a look and go, no spurs.
Meanwhile, I guess during all this, we will just travel. With all this asinine going on, we will travel to the town. When we arrive at the gate of town, it is now, of course, evening time. Oh, I forgot, Mo. Your token doesn't have any light. Let me fix that.
God damn.
Hey, fuck you.
I'm joking.
It's a lot to keep track of, okay?
I'm joking.
And now that we have arrived in town, let's see. Oh, what do we say? Druids. Our
Right,
druids.
and
So
then
we'll
you
do
know,
the
I'm doing my-
dimensions.
Terrifying.
Making is your friendship question.
What?
He says you're making friendship with you a little questionable the farther you tilt into the evil spectrum.
I'll do better, okay?
Ah, dear. With that said, in the current turn order, let's Hyperion, as you're currently leading the pack, just for if no other reason than you were the closest when we departed. Where do you want to go now that we're in town? It is nighttime. It is early nighttime, but it is nighttime.
Oh. Well, if it's nighttime, is there like an inn?
Not that you've seen any of the times you've been here.
Can you hear me?
Alright, where's my character? Oh, there's my
Can anybody
character.
hear me or no?
Hyperion's gonna lead the group over to this water and set a fire for the captives to warm up near.
The wolf's gonna come again.
He hurries up and runs
So after the short, let's see, we did a short
For the
actual
banshees.
torture.
So Hyperion makes a
To them,
little
be
campfire
like,
next
I got
to
a
the water.
snack, get on.
Now if we circle back to Inkara, seeing Hyperion setting up a little camp by the water, what do you want to do?
I'm just gonna keep walking. I'm gonna head in this direction.
So be it. So she's heading off to the north side of town. Same question to Torin. As the group filters into town and seems to head on their merry ways back to where they are used to being.
It's working.
Each of them, of course, most of them having lived here previously. They'll head off to their own places.
There we go.
With that said, what do you want to do before we settle in for the night, Torin? Where do you want to go?
Looks like they're all kind of parsing out where they were, so I will go back, I think, just to Knight's cabin, or, like, house.
Okay.
And I'll bring Sir Dim with me.
Okay. As Sir Dim continues to steer you like stirrupy by grabbing a hold of the back of your robe, he thinks he's leading you.
That's fine.
All right, so you head on back to Knight's cabin. Two of the people you rescued are in here. They seem to have been looking for Knight as well. They seem a little sad that he's not here.
I'll tell them he's been gone for a while now, but hopefully, yeah. But hopefully he'll come back. Maybe. He might be dead.
Their faces are less than happy.
But for now, you're safe. Get some rest.
They seem to just start making their own little bed.
Can anyone hear me or no?
Oh, we certainly can. And I was just about to ask you the same question as Torin and Sir Dim are up by. Actually, before I try, are you going to head into the shack with them as well, or are you going to head back over to Hyperion in his little camp?
Me? I'm gonna go to see River's thing, and I was just doing with that skeletal thing.
All right, so Brill is also headed up toward Inkara's direction, and so Torin, for you, let me just say, are you going to go hang out with Hyperion, or?
Yeah, if they're in Scan, I'll go with the Hyperion.
Okay. And finally,
Thank you.
to determine where everybody is going, Miss Veer in your big ass mushroom form, as you squeeze through the gates and see everybody dispersing outward, now relatively safe in town. Which destination do you want to take on?
How far can my echolocation go?
60 feet.
Like, what can it detect?
Anything that the sound comes back from. So I can't see things behind walls.
If I go into Knight's house, if I fit, can I do echolocation to see if I can find something we might have missed?
Well, you won't fit in his house easily, but you can certainly try to see with your other type of sense through the door and see if you notice anything.
Okay.
Okay. So you're going to trounce up to Knight's house. The two people who are settling in there as they were looking for Knight, this seems to be their chosen place for the night. They seem relatively uncomfortable as you poke your big-ass mushroom head into the door and just go, oh. The sound echoes around inside for a bit, and as you listen closely to the reverberations, there doesn't seem to be anything unusual that you pick up on.
There we go.
Save for the fact that the chimney did not return an open space.
There's something in the chimney. Is anybody near me?
There's two villagers who are making their home inside for the night, but the other two are just south of you a little bit making camp.
Okay, can I ask one of the who's at the camp, Hyperion?
Hyperion and Torin. Sir Dim.
Because I can't fit in the house.
You want to go down there to get them?
Yeah, I'm gonna tell them there's something in the chimney.
You could drop your mushroom for her.
No, because then I can't go back in. What if wolves come or some shit?
Torin, you hear trouncing up behind you the the mushroom. As disturbingly through the lens of this mushroom creature, Veer asks if you would investigate something in Knight's house for her.
So I did my echolocation thingamabobbin. I'm still new at it, but it's pretty good. And there's something in the chimney in that house, but I can't fit because I'm too big. Can you go look?
Sure.
Thank you.
Hyperion, come with.
I shall come with you.
Okay.
And Hyperion will draw a sword and all that good stuff.
Fantastic. Torin, are you going to put Sir Dim down, or is you just continuing to steer him around?
He's going to.
Okay.
Put him down, honestly.
We must protect the precious baby at all times.
What kind of mount would I be if I put him down?
That's fair.
You gotta make him a collar.
A collar. A leash.
Stop trying to enslave everybody.
Him. He might be happy about it. Put his name on
We
it.
put children on leashes to keep track of them.
You kinky bitches.
Why is it kinky for children?
That feels like the
Hang the
wrong.
fuck on.
That feels like the wrong word.
And you think I'm evil.
that feels like the wrong choice of words for this situation. But we're gonna just not touch that one.
So about this fireplace, huh?
Yes. Did you see the big mushroom head poking in the door? So she
Is he
can
talking about the children?
Torin, you and Hyperion crowd in here as the two people have found their way onto the bed cot. They seem to have made it up. The fireplace in the back corner is what Veer seems to be pointing at with her mycelium spear, which she pokes a little too close to Hyperion to point. Hyperion, as she pokes this spear roughly in your direction to use as a pointer, you see these little tendrils of like mycelic wood kind of wiggle around on it.
Oh no. No. I don't like it.
That's I love it.
Touch it.
I will.
Oh no, you don't want to do that.
I mean, It's on our side, I
Don't touch
think.
the stringy. Bring over the stringy.
She is on your side, but the spear has a mind of its own.
You do
Touch it.
not want to touch it.
Touch it.
I'm not
Do it.
responsible for what happens if you touch it.
Don't be a bitch. Do it.
Touch the butt. Let's deal with the fireplace. Tardis, is your first one in. You walk up to the fireplace, and at first you don't notice anything out of the ordinary. It just looks like a burned out fireplace.
Stick your head in it. Look up.
Man, he just gets stuck.
I get.
Yeah, I'm going to investigate it.
Okay.
With some guidance. Because my investigation sucks.
Okay. Torin, as you look over the front, we got, so that makes it 15. Ooh, saved by the guidance.
Thought so.
At first, it's difficult to notice anything that might be unusual about this fireplace, but as you sort of like reach toward it and kind of wave your hand through where the opening would be, you feel this like shimmer as this magic layer is dispelled.
Illusion, interesting.
And you see that there was no burned out log or metal cuirass to hold firewood, and there was no grate at the front of the fireplace where you would expect one. There's just an empty stone hole with a small wooden box in the back.
Okay. I'll check for traps.
That is also an investigation check.
That's my job. But I'm not there.
You aren't here.
Precisely.
I'm going to see if I can get Sir Jim to go and get me the rogue, the ranger.
Okay. What instruction do you give Sir Jim?
have a mighty quest.
Power back.
You have a quest, Ramon.
Well, of course, Sir Jim.
What direction that should go in?
This is where he dies.
I'm going to point out the way she went. She went that way.
Right. On it. Let's go! As he falls down the stairs.
Bless his heart.
You hear a clunk as he dusts himself off, followed by a pitter-patter as he runs off to the north.
I love him so much. I'm getting us all Sir Jim shirts for Christmas.
So with that said, he's now run off to go get Inkara. So I will progress their situation before we move on here. So Inkara, you and Brill headed this way. Brill will be leading you up just a little bit as he catches up to you. You see River outside doing something with the bones of the serpent that was slain recently. If anything happened to him, I would kill everyone in this room and then myself. That's you.
Absolutely. That is so true.
So, what do you want to say to River, if anything, as you see her outside messing with the bones of the corpse?
I'm kind of just going to approach out of the darkness. Kind of just stand there. My head facing down towards the ground.
As you get close enough for her to notice your presence, she goes, "Yes? What is it you need?"
I don't know how. Hunter, run an insight check for me.
I have done so. What is the insight related to? We'll see if she picks up on it.
My outward emotion.
She is not paying terribly good attention to you, but she will pick up on something being off. She's just not really You're not going to pick up on the finer cues that you're giving off, just that you have this general down demeanor.
While she's half not paying attention, she's just gonna hear a faint whisper from Ankara that says, "I couldn't find him."
At this, she will stop what she's doing and turn around to pay better attention to you. She also notices Brill at this point in the background. She goes, "Oh, and the lizard is here too. What do you mean you couldn't find him?"
He wasn't there.
Did you find evidence of him being no longer anywhere, or is he just simply not where you expected to find him?
There was a skeleton, supposedly in place of a cell. See, was told by the other prisoners. Company us here.
Really? You rescued a great many of the villagers then?
He's carried a note. It said the debt has been paid.
Well, you must think. Things may not always be as they appear on the surface. Yes, perhaps what he means by this is not necessarily what you think he means. The only person we know...
Not know which debt he refers to. Ours or his.
And that is my point exactly.
Which makes me a great less if it was not his debt, it was a
you must think about only the positives right now until we know for sure. And it sounds like you must pay a visit to the Dark Wizard again, unfortunately, to discover which debt is paid and if Night is intact.
It is not what I would.
I did not hear what you tried to respond there.
Oh. She said, I do not know what I will do if he is not there.
Well, I think that answer will have to come to you when the time comes, huh?
I suppose so. He may have been one of many lost to see even more again. Has rocked me for ways I was entirely truthful myself. I thought this was a suicide mission that back. And I thought that even if I didn't see them, at least I would see actually join the only family I get.
Here it sounds to me like you are entirely too pouty. You have much to celebrate. You're not dead. At least some of them are not dead. This is good news. If you found one of them and survived to tell of it, you may find more.
Villagers always did as well. See.
You cut out a little bit there, Kennedy.
She just said the villagers always did say I was odd for a tabaxi to care.
It is odd. But Also good. Although in caring, Mr. Brill, you seem to have come as well. Is your business similar, separate, traveling in groups for safety? What is it you need?
Trying to keep and try not to let anybody go by themselves. Plus, I was interested in what you were doing with this creature.
Ideally, attempting to, well, I'm no priest, but attempting to defile and or consecrate it enough that it does not revive again.
Bone broth.
Ah,
Defile, you say?
I can attempt to help with this, I guess.
Make bone broth. Feed the village.
No, I'm not gonna say it. No.
Oh
I'm not
yes,
gonna
big
say it.
bone broth out of the cursed Naga skeleton. Nothing can go wrong.
Wait, what? Pull the eye. What are we doing?
Go feed it to the fucking dragon.
Feed it to the dragon.
Oh, I'm not giving that thing a Naga soul. Nope.
River kind of steps aside. She goes, well, if you have something to try, I'm all ears. I'm not having a lot of luck.
I want to skelly mech this thing.
What are you trying to do to it?
I want to turn it into my own skeleton mech thing.
I'm not sure that you have the technology for that.
That's what he wishes, but it ain't happening. Okay.
What do you actually want to try to help right now?
So she's trying to just get rid of this thing in some way, shape, or form, correct?
Yeah, she wants to try and destroy it.
Let's see. What do I got? I thought I had something. What was she? Was she doing something right now when we walked up, or nah?
She had one of the rib bones, and she was attempting what looks like different low-level spells on the bone to see what caused the most damage.
Okay. Can I try to use like a chill touch on it?
Sure.
I guess, yeah, on that and or the head if it's...
Sure, whichever's fine. The head is just lying on the ground.
Okay. Alright, so let me just do straight damage.
Yeah, well.
Touch. Since I'm technically... Hopefully I don't miss. Oh, that's trash bags.
Yeah. The chill touch doesn't seem to make any noticeable impact on the bone. Okay.
Alright, just one.
The acid is more effective, though slow to act, as there is a bit of mist or steam from the points of contact as the bone starts to dissolve. Slowly, it causes just a light crater in the top of the skull. She goes, this is a good idea.
I got
Dissolve.
Yeah, there's one more I can do if you want me to try it again. We'll wait a little bit, let the time kind of run out on it. You know.
You can certainly add additional weight to it. It doesn't look like this is going to be enough.
Yeah, wait. That's psychic. Tasha's mind whip is psychic damage. I think that's...
Well, Brill is busy spreading acid all over the skeleton.
I guess I can do one.
River. Go ahead. Go ahead and roll the damage.
That'll be my last one I got.
River is going to talk to Inkar for a moment while you're spreading the acid. He goes, oh, for what it is worth, dear, I should not so lightly have threatened disavowalment on you. This was anger. This was rage, unbound unrightfully. It is not such a simple thing to take what is given. And if you so wish that I have that relation with you as the name giver, it is not revoked so lightly.
But
Could you repeat that? You seem to be cutting out a lot.
fucking Russian accent isn't helping. She said, I thought, Joshua, mute your mic. Thank you. So she basically said, but I thought if once a name was revoked, you could not put it back.
This is true, if you revoke it properly. But it takes more than words and anger to do so.
Then the dwarf, I apologize. What I said and did was also anger, lack of logic.
Good. Then we are settled. You need rest, it seems, from your condition if you wish to go speak to the wizard in the morning or tomorrow.
Did you wish to join us?
I much have work to do here, I'm sorry to say.
Very well. And she'll turn around and start heading back to the other group.
Brill, that is quite enough in terms of the acid. I think you have given me much to work with. I will take it from here.
The head side, the little head spikes, are those able to be broken off? Am I able to use my, can I make another thing of like darts or spears with that? Do you think they're good enough for that kind of deal? My, racial trait there. Let me figure out what it's called. Let me go back to it. It's a racial trait. No, not that one.
It is denser than average bone, so I'm going to say you probably could.
Okay. Where's my feature traits?
It won't have any properties besides being quite dense bone, but it is quite dense bone.
Okay. Let's try to... How do I roll for that? Species traits.
Meanwhile,
Is it stronger than armor?
What?
Bone.
Stronger than what armor?
Just armor in general?
Stronger than leather armor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Stronger than metal armor?
No.
But it's special.
It is special bones, but it's still bone. It's somewhere between metal and leather. Meanwhile, over in the cabin here, Hyperion, are you doing anything while we wait for... I guess Hyperion, Torin, or Vera could also, if we're doing anything while we wait for Mr. Dim.
Well, I can't really go in there, so I guess we have to wait for Mr. Jim, but he's probably gonna fuck it up.
Ye of little faith.
I guess look around where the box is and kind of sign. It was like, was it there for a while? Like dusty, cobwebs. What kind of box? What size? What wood?
Yeah, so the shimmer seems to have kept most of the environmental factors contained. The box does not appear to have moved in a very long time. As you can tell, things that seem to have settled through the chimney have collected on top of it and around. There's this nice layer of fine silt sand. The box is a relatively ornamental, so far as it is made of at least several kinds of wood crafted together.
Okay.
It seems to be just a simple personal chest. There doesn't appear to be a lock. The two halves just slide apart.
Interesting.
With
Still don't trust it, but interesting. I go ask the two that have already kind of settled in there if they wouldn't mind going to a different space tonight. I'm just not sure what this box might entail, and having them be near it might get them hurt.
Oh, he's talking to the two villagers.
Oh.
They go, okay, well, we'll go talk to the cousins in the south, see if they can make room for the night. So they're going to kind of like try and hastily push past Veer as they head to the south.
Thank you for understanding that I'm trying to keep us alive.
Well, while that is happening,
outside and
go ahead.
Look out the door if I can see Sir Dim coming or going.
Sure. Well, then, while this is happening, after that, so somewhere near that, Inkara, on your way back, and I guess Brill, once you're done with the acid and collecting bones, so a little bit ways behind, you're gonna see this little pitter-pattering figure through the sand. He goes, "Cat level."
I love him so much.
Cat level. Cat level. My mother still requests your help.
Very well. Lead the way, Sordin.
Okay. Yeah. So, Torin, you're going to hear him before you see him. That's roughly around this time. You hear the high-pitched scream and sound of dust getting kicked up as Sir Dim rounds the corner, and he skids to a stop next to Veer. Yeah, down here.
I'm gonna move out the way so they can get in.
Okay, so you move back a bit. Sir Dim, as you start pushing Inkara, and goes, "The steed is inside. He requests assistance." As he,
Inkara will approach, lay a large paw on her, give a cat-like well, thank you, and then go inside.
So Dim pitter-patters up. As he enters just before Inkara, he goes, "Understood, my quest is complete."
Oh,
Thank
he
you, sir.
just wants things to do. He's so happy.
You're not wrong. But while you're here, I got a box that I don't trust.
What is it? So you have a box you don't trust?
So it was hidden behind an illusion. So I'm thinking it also might be trapped.
Mm.
I'm
Inkara
guessing
will
it's
put
not
her hand on her hips and be like, so you want me to be the test dummy again? Luckily for me, this hole is small for you to throw me through.
But I will give you guidance.
Inkara, you here to investigate them?
Yes, I will.
Can I aid her as well?
Yeah, sure.
Advantage.
I'm making an investigation check at advantage. Okay, we have ourselves a 21. With guidance, that could be a 25, potentially.
Give me a second.
24 total. Okay. So, Inkara, you notice before you trigger it these very small golden threads connecting the two halves of the box together. There's like 3 or 4 of them along the length of the box, such that there's no way to pick the top of it off without snapping one of them. What do you want to do with that information? Silence of the Lambs. Did we lose Inkara?
Sorry, second. With what information?
Inkara has discovered through her high investigation before triggering whatever the reaction would have been, that there are 4 very thin golden threads along the length of the box, such that there is no way to open it without snapping at least one of them.
Gotcha. The player for Inkara has left for a brief moment. She'll have an answer for you in just a second.
We've lost Inkara. Well, then, in the meanwhile, outside we have Brill and Veer. Here, you can hear everything that's going on inside.
Okay, I'm gonna poke to Burl. I'm gonna like move my arm, be like, they found something.
This fucking 10-foot mycelium monster goes bonk and knocks Burl out. Say, they found something.
I can't go in there. You wanna go look?
What do you mean you can't go in there?
I'm too fat, man.
Then shrink.
I'm too big and chunky. I'm a big boy.
Sweet Jesus. Shrink.
No,
I don't know, break
Don't
your
tell
arm
me what
off
to
and
do.
go in there. Then
Hey.
detach it.
no.
Just like, can I be?
You're a giant plant thing. You can do that.
How about no?
Do you have any idea how much that would hurt?
It'll hurt, but it'll work. Oh, Christ.
So are you gonna stay out here, or are you gonna?
What am I needing to go in here for? What's going on in here?
Yeah. They are investigating a strange illusion that they found in the fire. Well, Veer discovered the fireplace was strange. Torin investigated, found an illusory wall which he broke, and then enlisted the help of the ranger to check for traps. But she seems to have found something disturbing.
Question. Considering my spear is alive with little thingy-madiggies, can my thingy-madiggies touch thingy-mabobbin and figure something out to open it?
No, they're not smart.
I'm
They can't solve
my
puzzles.
staff near her a little.
Yeah, but they can bring the
Spear
information to
strings.
me and I can figure out a way to do it.
Be like, what is this?
Your spirit little tendrils don't really do anything like that. All they do is adhere to the nearest thing they can find.
Oh, he's gonna put his staff to it and see if it can grab him.
But that's what I want to do!
So I want to see if
His
his staff will
staff?
go
I'll
out.
be his
Like his
staff.
staff will start trying to float the pieces of the spear. What is this thing? He's like investigating it. Just
Real.
like,
Really, you're going to find if you do this. If you're going to find if you do this, your staff gets yoinked away from you as the mycelial tendrils wrap around its entire length and bind it to Veer's spear.
I'm gonna be like, why
He's
the
just
fuck
gonna
did
be
you
like-
do that?
he's just gonna look at her, look up at her, and just be like, "Son of a bitch!"
Why did you do that? I don't know how to give it back to you. I don't know how this thing works yet.
Exactly like Resident Alien, that exact voice.
So as the spear is now bloated by having absorbed a staff onto the side of it, you watch just these noodles of mycelium just start curling around it to bind it tighter.
How do I let it go?
Like a strength check to break the vines.
No, he needs to make a strength check.
You
to
can do it too.
this. Fine.
Anybody needs to make a strength check to break the vines. That's how you let it go.
Okay, but I'd have to do it with the thingamabob and stuff, right?
Yeah, with your current strength.
Come on, man.
I think I got a shitty. I'll do one too. So we'll like pull together.
That works.
Let me get my strength here.
Okay.
It's not good, but
Well, 18 is actually going. You don't have to worry about it because 18 is going to do it. So she's going to like put one mycelic woody hand on each thing. Go crack as the sound of branches breaking as she hands you back your staff.
And I'm gonna be like, don't do that again.
There's still little flakes of dead mycelial tendrils adhered to the side of it.
oh, but I might do that again because that was interesting. Now keep that in mind as I leave and go back into the room. I got ideas with that. All right, let's go. I'm in here with these guys.
That's just creepy, man.
Meanwhile, Brill just like crashes past Hyperion.
Yells out the door. Look at yourself.
Hyperion, do you want to react to what's going on in this room at all?
One here.
There's a giant mushroom behind you yelling at Brill who skirts into the room.
I'm gonna say no. I'm gonna let whatever bullfuckery is playing out play out.
Okay, well, is the driver of our bullfuckery back? Do we have an Inkara?
All right. are you
Not
guys
at the
gonna
moment,
do?
not yet.
It's
We
gonna
don't
come in with
currently have the driver of our
place.
bullfuckery. Well, let me put it this way. Inkara has discovered this factoid about the box. Does anybody want to do anything with that information as she lets everyone know that there is what appears to be a kind of trap?
Okay, I arcaned this thing. So
You rolled
I'm
Arcana
gonna
on
lead to the room.
You're gonna leave the room. Torrin's gonna get the hell out of there.
Can I do a perception check to figure out if I see some way to above in it?
You would need to investigate the box to find a way to disarm it.
But I can't get in there.
So the answer is you'll have to get Schmal or have someone bring you the box. Brill has...
But they can't pick it up because I don't know if it's going to go boom.
That's true, we don't know. So Brill is going to walk up to it and roll Arcana on the threads. Brill, as you look very closely at these threads and try to ascertain their magic properties, you find them to be a type of ward similar to a warded seal. You can tell they are holding...
I have returned.
Hello. You have shared your thread information with everyone about the box. Well, I guess I don't know if you were here when you hear that. You discovered something about the box which looked like a trap. Brill has rolled Arcana on it and has discovered the nature of the trap.
Okay, so it's
The trap is the box or around the box?
No, there are little golden threads attaching the top to the bottom of the box, and there's no way to open it without snapping at least one of them.
So it's just keeping it shut.
So there is what is essentially a glyph of warding and boiled down into little threads wrapped around the top and bottom of this box.
So these are glyphs.
Can I pick up the box, or is that also going to...
You can pick up the box without breaking the threads, yeah.
Do these look like arcane-like things, or does this look more like a religious?
Although they seem relatively arcane in nature, like you can recognize them as a form of glyph, the magic stored in them does not feel arcane. It feels more holy.
Okay, he's gonna try and say, "Can we get Torrin in here, please?"
It's like an operating room. Torrin fucked off as soon as Inkara went to touch the box. He's like, nope! He backed right up behind the car as he's now standing behind Veer. Veer, you're being
Oh,
used.
come now. Last time I touched the box, everything was fine.
Sir Dim's like, yeah, my sleep feels uncomfortable, so... he just backs at the door.
Sir Dim, yeah, we go outside the plan. Alright, Inkara, doing it live. Ready?
No.
And the car goes, no, and just carries the box outside. Hyperion, are you going to join them outside, or you think inside is the new cover?
Oh, God damn
it.
I will chase you with this box,
Torrin. Well, I guess actually for you now, too, Veer, now you could actually investigate the box now that it's outside if you want. But Inkara brings the live grenade outside to where you were, Torrin. Sir Dim goes, oh, no.
I'm gonna put Sir Jim back in his saddle, aka my shoulder.
Okay, so Sir Dim climbs up on top of you. He goes, well, we go together, captain with the ship.
I rolled a 17.
Whose house?
All right, the mushroom attempts to investigate the box.
The twins.
What you're going to find from your distant investigation as she's bringing the box up to Torrin, there are at least 4 of these threads, but the wood itself has an interesting property. As in your mycelic form, as you sort of locate onto it to see if you can tell anything about it, like it's how solid it might be or how porous or so on and so forth. The wood returns to you the indication of a still living tree.
Can I?
It doesn't sound like the buildings around you. It sounds like a plant.
Since I'm like a plant, maybe put my hand on it and like talk to it. Maybe it'll like connect with me.
Yeah. Oh, you can ask Inkara. Are you just going to walk up and do it, or are you going to just do it?
I'm gonna walk up to Inkara and ask her to put it down.
No.
Gently.
You're thinking too small. Tori, you're thinking too small. I'm not thinking water ship or sand ship, airship.
Spaceship.
Anyway, someone who may be able to help with this. Doran, can you just look at it? Because I do not trust Druid. No.
Hey, I'll do something.
No. Knowing you, whatever you try is going to make us all explode. No.
I've been helpful a lot of times.
Asking people to commit suicide and have them actually do it, and asking or
That was actually
plotting
extremely
to
helpful.
torch and plotting to torture the slaves that we rescued and turn them back into slaves for your own purpose is not being helpful.
Above the table, do you know how fucking hard it was to actually fight that thing for the other group?
She get to see the Tuesday group fight it.
If we tried and toast, it did us a favor.
I will do as Ankara's asking and try and perceive the box if I can.
Perceive the box. You want to look over the box. Okay.
Yeah.
So at the moment, Veer, she's not going to put the box down.
Yeah, but the thing is alive, and I'm alive.
No.
We're all
And
alive.
whatever contents are inside may be destroyed. At least allow the magically inclined people in this manner to check first.
Hey, Veer.
She's a full caster. She's more magic than you are.
Yes, but without destroying the box.
Hey, Veer.
Also, she just dropped a very important note, which I'm going to ask who wants to touch on that one, because Veer has just denoted that the box is alive.
Then ask it to open.
That's what I'm trying to do, but they won't let it down. They won't let me shit.
Do a nature check.
Then Ankara will turn to the box, be like, I am a friend of your master, I guess. Friend from long ago. I know him with his wee-cab. Could you please open?
Box does not seem to care about what you're doing. Torin, as you perceive the box, you see every once in a while a small, almost imperceptible, but since you're paying such close attention, you get to see the changes. This little band of light that swirls through the golden threads.
Like a pulse almost?
Yeah, like a pulse, you could call it. Exactly.
Okay.
So you know how you guys can speak with animals? Has anybody got to speak with plants?
Actually, I believe I do. As a once per day. Can't talk back though. But let me double check. Yes, I do have. Actually, it's not even once a day. It's just I have. Beat of beef and leaf.
Switch to all the spells you have. I don't. That's
Technically, I guess technically Veer can speak to plants in this form.
That's what I'm trying to do. But they won't let me.
Well, just talk to it.
We don't trust you. I'm sorry.
Hey, I fuck around a lot, but when it counts, I always show up.
You want to talk? You want to just try and talk to the box? Also, so are you going? Torin has an ability, speech of beast and leaf. You have the ability to communicate in a limited manner with beasts and plants. They understand the meaning of your words, though you have no ability to understand them in return. Okay. So you
can
have.
I try and talk the box into opening?
Okay. So here's how we're going to do this. You say something to the box, and then we'll see what happens.
Okay.
Earl knows this because of his backstory. That this is.
Earl knows what?
Nothing. I was just saying my statement wasn't just random and above the table. That was literally something he knows about due to his backstory and his.
What did you say?
Telling him to speak with plants, like he knows spells like and stuff like that people have used in the past because of his backstory and his tribes that he lived with. And some were druids of all sorts, especially spores. Equals necrotic stuff.
What are you talking about?
I have no idea.
I'm talking about my backstory for Brill.
Oh, does Brill know speak with plants?
No, he doesn't know speak with plants, but people he knows
Oh.
does speak with plants, so he's seen it because he's friends with spore druids and stuff back at the zone. That's why Veer was such a good addition. He has ideas with the necromancy with.
Oh, yeah. I mean, that's fair.
So
Well,
it's Torin gonna try.
when we hit level 5, we can talk about that. Yeah. So, Torin, what do you want to say to the box?
We're trying to find your owner. Would you please open up for us?
You want to make a? Looks like you have to make a charisma check.
Yep. At advantage, I'll give myself guidance.
Okay. Advantage helps. 21 plus guidance. You hear 23. Okay. So you speak to the box, ask something. So though you have no special power to understand in return, here, on the other hand, in your current form, you hear a faint voice whisper something in response to Torin. And it just says, I can't.
I'm gonna go up to the box and gently touch it. And I'm gonna ask, why can't you? Are you okay?
At that, Torn looks at Veer, the box, Veer again, the box, goes, okay, that's away.
It doesn't seem to answer you, Veer.
Why not?
Good question. It doesn't seem to answer you.
I'm gonna ask it, what can we do to help you?
Same job as Torin, make a charisma check.
I'll give the druid guidance.
Druid gets guidance. Rolled it as a save, but that's okay. Oh, 7. The box chooses not to answer you. You can click the actual charisma thing on the left.
Here.
Yeah. Anyway, and Kara has this, not Kara, sorry. Veer has this look of disappointment as the box does not seem to be answering her requests.
Maybe it cannot open because of blocks in front. Therefore, again, we are stuck with the same problem.
Veer, what did the box say?
So the box is telling me that it can't open, but it won't tell me why.
Can you ask if it can or it won't? Like what it wants to?
Supposedly, Torin, you can ask it. She can just listen for the response.
That's fair. Okay, I will ask it that in that case.
Okay. I'm going to ask for another charisma check as the box only wants to respond if you are worth responding to.
All right.
Yes.
Let's
Sure.
fish for Chris.
Sure, even 21. Why not?
Add some guidance in there.
24 it is. Did you ask you asked the box why it can't open?
Well, a mixture of that. Also, would it want to actually can't, or is it like wouldn't want to?
Veer, in that same faint whisper, you're going to just perceive what would almost sound like wood creaking to anybody else, but currently you can hear the words underneath of it. I can't. I was told no.
Okay, I'm gonna tell Torin. It said that it can't, and that it was told no. So I'm guessing that its master told him not to open, and he's respecting that. But what if we maybe convince it that his master is in danger, and the only way to help him is to open the box?
I mean, I'm game to try that. Yeah.
Maybe you can ask it again, and I'll listen.
Yeah. We're playing some strange version of Telephone with Plants. I like it.
Oh no!
Oh no!
No!
Baby, I can't get everything.
The bell curved.
Oh no, Torin got
With
bell
guidance.
curve. Oh no,
hello, baby. You gotta
we got a
got a
9. Torin, as you try to wane to the box about how its master's in danger and you need it to open, Veer, you just hear this defiant little, no, I won't.
Yeah, but if you don't, you're going to kill your master.
Persuade him.
Yep. Can make my mouse do its thing. It's not wanting to. There we go. Persuasion. There we go.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
dirty 25 if you roll 3 there, right? 23.
Yeah.
23. Okay. Veer, you hear this little squeak. Oh no. No. Be careful. Cut the threads in the right order.
What's the order?
Oh, ask that as well.
Yeah, Veer and Torin are both going to try and get it to say what the order. Can I have a perception check from Ankara, Torin, and Veer? Oh, Jesus. You're going to get bell curved so hard as soon as we get into combat.
Yeah, I know.
Okay, so each of you did roll high enough that all 3 of you will notice the pattern. Those little flashes that are almost like pulses, if you pay close enough attention, they are happening in a certain order as the strings light up in sequence.
Okay.
I'm going to explain to them that we need to cut it in that order. And ask if someone has a knife.
I will take out a dagger, hand it to Torin, while holding the.
Ask the box. What's like what? Like, where do we begin cutting them? Or do we know that?
He's
We
going
know
to
the order.
He's going to flash a couple of times in a row the same string.
Okay. Thank you. So I'm going to start there and then in sequence cut them.
With each little snap, Veer, you're going to hear that I'm going to die.
Oh well.
I can bring stuff back to life with my little minions. Can I bring that back to life?
I don't think you have that. Oh, actually, this guy can. Yeah. You don't have that power yet, though.
Yeah, not with this guy.
You don't have that power yet.
Not yet.
No. Not until level 6 with him. As the last string snaps, there's a little flash of yellow light, like a little flashlight going out. And you see the wood that was oddly new for where it was just desiccate and dry up to the state it should have been in, having sat in the desert for who knows how long.
I'm gonna put my hand on it. I'm gonna say, I'm sorry, little buddy.
There's just a little wisp of yellow light that runs up your mycelic arm. As the box pops open, you find inside incredibly aged rolls of parchment.
There we go.
Welcome back.
What did I miss?
The box was a living thing that cried about having to die. It desiccated once the last string was cut. When inside the box, you have 3 aged parchment scrolls.
Oh, okay. Brill, are these scrolls magical?
I don't know. I'll go look. I'll use investigation on these. I think. like something.
Doesn't give you any indication that they are magical.
Okay.
Hyperion, as there has not yet been an explosion, do you want to join people outside?
Yeah, Hyperion will go up.
All right. Everyone is crowded around the now opened and seemingly dried out box. Brilliant. You don't have any reason to believe that there's magic in these scrolls.
Okay. Do they just? Does anybody pick them up, or are you just seeing them? Are they open, or are they rolled up?
I assume they're rolled up probably, but no one's opened or touching it.
I'll put my staff to it and see if it'll pick up one of the scrolls.
Oh, nice.
Brill, I think you have too many things on your staff, so something else is going to fall.
Gravity, you bitch.
I don't remember what I have on it. I have that rock. What else did I put on there? Shite.
So Brill has a rock drop off of his staff, clunk into the box, which compresses the end of the paper scrolls as one of them kind of up into orbit.
Hells yeah. Try to open it a bit. With one hand, I'll unroll it from the staff.
So remove it. Yeah, remove it from the staff to unscroll it.
Right.
The first staff which you have retrieved is a list of names. It's a list of names of which a smattering of them are crossed out.
All in common, or all crossed out? Okay.
All seemingly in common.
Hitless.
Are they?
None of the names you recognize.
That's the right answer.
Okay.
Can I investigate the scroll?
I'll hand it
Scroll.
over to
Sure.
Kara. Grab the next one as I go.
As Brillo continues to raid the scrolls, and Kara, you can roll investigation on that one. The second scroll that you pull out, you're not immediately able to unroll. It seems to be glued shut.
Huh.
There's this series of little red wax dots along the perimeter to keep it shut.
Okay.
Are those magical?
And Kara, you find you also don't recognize the names on this list.
Would that be a history check or issue?
What'd you say?
Would recognizing the names be a history check or investigate?
I mean, technically it's a history check.
Can I try history or is it too late?
Sure, you can try a history check.
Okay, never mind.
You don't recognize the names.
Throwing this over with Sir Dim on my shoulder to try and look at the list too. To hear, I know the names. And if he can't read, I'll tell him what they are.
Torin, can you make me either a history or a religion check?
Sure. Can I give myself guidance on that?
Yeah.
Okay. Awesome. History or religion are both the same thing. Yeah. Can I get a 3 here? Or a 4?
Yes.
21.
You can get yourself a dirty 20. 21 even. Torin will recognize a couple of the names, not all of them, but you'll recognize a couple of them as particularly prolific saints from different religions.
Interesting. I will share that with the group. Like good saints, bad saints.
Kind of a spectrum, and it would really depend on your morality, which ones were good and which ones were bad.
Fair. But keep in mind, good saints, bad saints.
given your definition, there's both on this list.
Okay. And any of the crossed out ones like saint names?
Every name on the list is, in fact, one of those.
Okay.
But the ones that are crossed out seem to primarily align with what you might call good.
Uh-oh.
Interesting. Because I mean, they're like saints from my world, right?
They appear to be. They're at least names you've heard of.
Yeah.
Isn't the goddess from this one that is equivalent to your goddess, like, gone, though? This plane?
Say again?
That's
got a
very
hint
interesting.
early on in this area that the god that would be equivalent to the one you follow had been missing in this plane for some time.
Yeah.
Interesting. Is her name on the list?
There is no god names.
Okay.
All right. What is that third scroll?
Who's going to pick the third scroll out?
I'll do it.
So Ankara picking up the third scroll. The third scroll, which this time is unsealed, if you unwrap it, although the language is flowery and weirdly grammatic, or how do I say that? What's the description I'm looking for? The grammar of the language is like some kind of ancient variation of Common, but you can still read it for the most part. It's a contract.
Ooh, put that down.
Between what and what?
One party on the contract is Knight. The other party on the contract, the name you don't know.
Okay, can I roll insight?
Oh,
You want to roll insight on what?
Can I roll
There's
insight?
On what?
Putting two and two together that this contract between the skeleton lord guy and Knight.
Yeah, you can try and put the pieces together for that.
God damn it.
Okay. You have your suspicions that the figure named in this contract might be the Bone Lord who you've been talking to thus far.
I will relay this information to the group.
The name listed at the bottom of the contract, for those who are curious, is Abaddon.
Ooh, sounds good.
yeah. Sounds very demon.
Healthy.
Now, what's the contract for?
The terms that you can understand, it's essentially just a big flowery A to Z claused contract that says you will do this for me, I will do this for you.
Okay, and what are this is?
Knight's side of the contract is that he will bring the agreed parties to the Black Tower. The agreed parties listed somewhere in one of the other clauses. It would take some time to dig for.
Okay.
Abaddon's side of the contract is providing Knight with magic of whatever order is necessary to accomplish his goal.
Is that goal listed at all?
It claims it would be listed in Clause D, subsection 3, but as you read the teeny tiny print of this parchment, it has been redacted.
All right. Redacted how?
Splotches of black ink hastily spilled over the sections that are no longer deemed fit to read.
Son of a bitch.
Hold it up to the light.
You know it.
I gotta try it, yeah. If I look at it through, like, the sun.
At night?
Okay, fine.
Campfire.
I should be on
Is it
fire.
that late? Oh, yeah.
Fire.
You're gonna hold like a candle up behind it?
Use the moonlight.
Hyperion fire's going still, isn't it?
If there even is a moon,
Oh.
I don't know.
I guess that this Veer is gonna hold up her like the tip of one of her fingers and make her little druidcraft light.
Yeah.
This is going to so for the way druidcraft works, this is going to be her lighting the tip of her mycelium finger on fire as a little candle.
Smells like dinner.
We all just start getting high because she's a fucking poisonous mushroom.
There's just this very light stream of purple smoke. But as this ignited finger torch holds it behind the light, it's still pretty hard to make out what would have been behind it. But you can just make out some of the letters that weren't completely destroyed.
Okay.
It seems that the object that is spoken, the magical means that was spoken of here, is a powerful revival of some sort, though the terms of which you can't make out.
Revival of my son.
Interesting.
I was gonna say the revival for his.
His what?
Like it's in a different language you can't make out, or you don't know this? Just don't.
It's just too destroyed by the ink. The light trick isn't helping.
Oh, okay. It's just destroyed. Okay.
Gonna ask Ankara what might he be trying to bring back that what he would pay that high a price for.
What would any parents give to see their child again?
Oh fuck. That would do it.
Be taken as a child, have their own child again then. It is what humans call poetic, if not horrible.
Hyperion and Torrent,
Yes.
can the two of you make me a charisma check?
Alright.
I can. Why do you want it?
We'll find out whether or not you pass or not, I suppose.
Check or save?
Just a check.
Okay.
It is not in effect being cast upon you. It's your ability to notice something.
With charisma? Interesting.
Hyperion, there's this little, what do you call it? Like, there's this little tinge of consciousness in your head, that little knack you get when something isn't right, when you look at something evil, or when you know that something is watching you. It's that uncomfortable feeling of something that just defies your morality entirely. And you suddenly get this little tinge, this little wash from the scroll that Ankara is reading. And as you kind of like try to figure out what's going on, you look at it. In the emblem that is stamped in the top middle section of this contract, like you would call it the not the logo so per se, but the seal of this Abaddon character. Part of the seal is a skull with the eyes still intact.
Oh.
And Hyperion, you kind of lock in that, and you notice that the eyes blink.
Ah!
Can I make a check? This thing.
Wait, what the fuck?
Can you make a what?
I mean, he blinked.
Well, Arcana.
Yeah, you can try. What are you hoping to discern from your Arcana?
If whatever this thing is, either evil, be suffering.
With your 2 in Arcana, it's not clear to you whether this thing actually is doing what you think it's doing, or if you're imagining things. Hyperion, how do you share with the group this tinge that you just got? I think Josh's mic might not be functioning.
Oh, fuck. Yeah, you told me to turn it off and I hadn't turned it on. Sorry. I asked the group, did the scroll just blink?
That disturbing question might cause the rest of you to look at it, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Did you inhale that mushroom smoke?
Vera, you look down at your
Kara will immediately Vera be like, that out. I think you're messing with his head.
The fucking the flame has made its way down past your first knuckle at this point. Ah! Blow it out. But with that said, Torin, as the other one who would pick up on this like evil feeling, this like sense of being watched, you kind of hone in on that little skull and it takes like a good 30 or so seconds. Like you wouldn't notice if you weren't paying attention. Mm-hmm. But the eyes do eventually. The ink on the page does. It does this little closing motion as like it bleeds down the page and retreats back to where it was.
Okay, Hyperion, I take it back. You're not insane. The fucking skull winked.
What?
All right. I'm gonna roll a religion check.
What the fuck?
That's not how you roll those checks.
Oh, we knew from the start of the day.
It's like that.
It's like that.
Oh my god!
Tardy, little bitch.
Hyperion, what were you hoping to do?
Same discernment as earlier.
What that it's like that it was doing what you thought it was doing?
That it was evil or not.
Yeah, I'm trying to stab it, but I need a reason to.
Oh, it wasn't. It's not 100% clear to you whether the scroll itself has any manner of consciousness or if it just is an evil object by the way it was created. And Torin, what are you trying to discern?
If the skull imagery would link back to anything in my world that might explain the list of saints.
The two don't seem directly related as far as you can tell. None of the saints that were on that were related to any like god of death or any necromantic religion.
Interesting.
But it said in the contract that he had to deliver people.
He did. You don't necessarily know that the pieces of parchment are related to one another.
Well, maybe he communicated with the Dark Lord through that page.
Vera has brought up the idea that it might be a communication device.
Or just a device for the Dark
That is
Lord.
an idea, although I do not know how that.
At some point, Inkara, can you make me a Constitution check?
Oh, shit. We still haven't opened that third.
You haven't because it's sealed. Nobody wanted to break the wax seals. But Inkara, can I get a conscious? Okay. Inkara, you are able to feel your fingertips starting to get a little bit warm. And before they become like burnt, you manage to let go of the paper. And as it's falling to the ground, you watch the paper catch fire.
No!
Try
And
and
there's a little burst of black smoke. The smoke doesn't wisp away like you would expect, but it takes the shape of a face which kind of scowls at you and Kara before dispersing.
The fuck is that?
I'll gently try to pull the whack the seals one at a time.
Okay. Brill, there's the sound, just pop, 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 as they snap off of one another. As you get to the last seal and the thing is open, are you just going to try and unroll it and read it?
Yes, and I'm gonna aim it away from my face at an angle away from other people.
Okay. As Beryl opens this scroll facing into the air, there is a blood-curdling scream that emits from the scroll.
It's one of those books from Harry Potter.
Beryl, do you choose to close it back up?
Does it say anything, or is it just screaming at me? I'm gonna still be.
It's screaming at a progressively louder and louder pitch.
She's gonna say, "Shut up," and close it back up.
When the scroll is rolled on itself again, it stops yelling.
He's gonna open it and then close it again. He's gonna do like that stupid rapid shit, like it's a Disney movie.
You're gonna see if you can get it to not do it. Every time it goes, ah!
Is it a masculine scream or a feminine?
Hey, Ankar, come here. Look at
Largely
this.
a feminine scream.
It's a masculine scream.
Mm-mm. Feminine.
Feminine.
It's very. It sounds like a high pitched soprano scream.
All right, we're gonna open it and I'm gonna tell it to stop.
As you open the scroll, it continues to scream murderously in your face.
Does it say anything? Is it just like a face or just a blank sheet that's?
There is something written on the parchment, but you can't make it out past the sound of screaming. The longer you have it open, the more your ears begin to want to bleed.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna close this up.
Give it to the mushroom. It has no ears.
That is the opposite of true. The mushroom can only see through echolocation. The mushroom is the one struggling most right now.
I'm gonna close it up and I'm gonna go to. Guys, come with me, or whoever wants to come with me. I'm gonna go to River's place.
Mo's away from table right now, but if she were here, her character would be having a hard time with this because she can only see through sound.
Oh wait, actually, she can. Never mind, she can't do that. All right, let's.
Is it Morse code?
No, it's just a deafening scream.
Yeah, I'm gonna go to River's place. Go back to River with this.
You're going back to River's place.
Yes.
I'll go with it.
Third scroll, he broke the wax seals. Every time he opens it, it screams in a progressively louder pitch scream, which would have caused you significant amounts of pain because you can only see through sound. So you're going to try and bring the scroll back to the river?
Yeah.
All right. I'm assuming you're going to tell people about this plan before you do it, or you're just going to walk off the scroll?
Yeah, I said come with me if you guys want to come with me. We're going up to Rivers, unless you want to do other things. We're going to River's place. I got an idea.
Hyperion needs to remember to go back to the weapons.
I was gonna say I gotta go to the blacksmith at some point.
Or I'll turn around and say, does anybody have a silent spell?
You wake him up. You wake him up in the middle of the night to get your weapon. He's going to charge you extra.
Right. I won't do it quite yet.
Especially since you brought his other half home. Maybe in the middle.
Oh, I have deafness.
Hyperion just makes it up. She's like, we're being attacked. I need my weapon.
Oh, that'd be a dick move.
That'd be a Jerry move.
It would be a Jerry move.
So Brill's going to go off to River. Who's going to join him, and who is going to do Altswise? No, here.
I will attend, I guess.
You're going to go with Brill?
Yeah.
Okay. What do Torin and his mighty knight want to do?
We'll go with.
All right.
What does Sir Dim think of all of this?
Sir Dim has just been kind of quietly minding his business on the back of Torin, save for the one moment where the thing started screaming and he held his hands up on his big ears like, ah! Sir Dim appears to be falling asleep on Torin's back.
Just a beep.
I'll hold him in place.
This is
Like
acceptable.
Sir Dim is out of energy. He does not want to be awake anymore. So it looks like the whole group is going to go as a pod, as a unit.
Mm-hmm.
For the first time in forever.
Let me put you guys in a way where you can actually feckin' see. There you go. Boom, boom. Yeah, I know you guys never travel in a group. What's this?
For the first
Madness.
time in forever.
All right. So we're gonna get. I'm gonna have Brill be in the front like this. All right, Brill. As you lead the group off toward Rivers, you see the halfway dissolved corpse of the Bone Naga resting in the sand. Rivers no longer outside.
Braille, maybe we should do this in the morning. Never wake a sleeping cat.
Well, maybe I'll just open this up and it'll wake everybody up. Just kidding. Let's go.
Do not do that either.
As he walks by Ankara, he opens it in her face and closes it and keeps going.
Oh no.
Oh my god, that's fucked up.
Can I trip him?
You can try.
You can certainly try.
How do I do that?
You make a dex check. He makes a dexterity saving throw.
So you put your foot out and try to trip me. It's probably gonna.
You're trying to time your trip, and he's trying to dodge the trip. So Brill needs to make a dex save against the 17.
That's it. Yeah.
Brill, let's see if he trips you. Brill is going to manage to avoid falling as your leg and his little lizard body just maintains balance, and he continues onward.
At this, Lokairos pops his head out from my bag and just kind of glares at Brill as he slithers over, and kind of just like a little puppy that has found a towel, just grabs onto Brill's tail and kind of just stays there and starts tugging, like tug of war, just being like.
What's he tagging on Brill, or?
Oh, you want to hang out with me, little one? Let's go. Let's stick together.
As Brill is just dragging Lokairos through the sand.
Yeah.
What does Dim think of Lokairos? Because this is his first time seeing it.
Yeah, sleep.
At this point, Dim is fully asleep.
Oh, sad.
There's just this snoring kobold head just sitting on top of Torin's head.
Fucking adorable. Stop it. Also, why does he look like Swiper no swiping? I'm sorry, I cannot see it.
He does a little bit. So Brill, what are you gonna try and do here?
So I'm gonna have to try to find a place for done tonight. Probably gonna find a place to sleep, but I'll aim my staff down to Lokairos so we can climb up on the staff.
He will do no such thing. He's still playing tug of war tail.
Alright. Then I'll just keep going.
Tugging at the tail.
Let's go find a place to sleep, dragon. What do you think is a good spot? I'm just like looking around, like ignoring it.
So be it. He's not engaging with the fact that your tail's being pulled on. Hyperion, do you want to direct the group back to your little camp, or are you going to set up a new one since you didn't really get that far into it?
I'll just set up a new one.
Okay.
Do I stay in my mushroom form when
These dragon creatures
That's
grabbing
up
me?
for fire start.
like will I wake up as the mush monster?
Which reminds me of
No,
Firebolt.
because your mushroom form wears out after 4 hours.
Fucked.
4 hours? You have 4
It's
hours?
1 hour per druid level, yeah.
Holy fuck.
Yeah.
That's insane. Is that... Oh my god.
That's 2024.
That's insane.
It's either she either dismisses it lasts for 1 hour per druid level, or if she gets incapacitated, it breaks.
That's a huge buff compared to the last one. Usually it was only an hour or two, if that.
Yeah. Of course, the incapacitated thing is kind of a debuff because if a spell ever incapacitates you, you lose your wild shape.
That's a bummer too.
So I guess Hyperion, having been the one to lead the setup of camp, will just help you guys set up in the town square here. Setting up a team tent, a little fire to sleep around in your tents in a group.
Does anybody want to be rocked like a baby?
That's nice.
Jesus Christ. There's this giant mycelium monster's like, anybody want to be rocked?
Jesus Christ.
Sweet Jesus.
I'm good, thanks. I finally sleeping with
No.
Not tonight.
And
Who
Kara's
wants
just
a
gonna
snuggle?
chuff to call Kairos over. And then they're gonna go over and they're gonna snuggle.
Yeah. And Kara and Kairos find their own little home. Torin, as you carefully put Sir Dim down, he does not wake up as he's curled up like a cat. He turns into a little ball.
Aw, that's adorable.
I will curl up around him. Kairos and I will
Kairos gets very
curl
upset
around.
at this notion, and you can see he's like snipping at Sir Dim's ears.
I'll just keep going. Hey, leave the precious baby.
All right, so you guys set up in a little group here. And if nobody else has anything to pass the night with, you're about halfway through the night. You wake up from your meditation and your mushroom form has ended.
I'm gonna do my artisan things and try to make use the bones to make something. Can be a club, a spear, more javelins, I guess. Some blow darts, or darts in general. Why don't be blow darts?
Your spore dude has ended, and you're back to green-skinned elf lady.
No, I'm just gonna be awake while they're sleeping.
You see Sir Dim just kind of curled up, like slapping away Lokairos once in a while. Torin and Hyperion in their own little bed cots. Now you're just here to keeping watch at night. You're like, huh.
They're pretty when they sleep.
Oh my god.
Fucking creeper! Evil creeper!
Who?
I'm not evil. I'm just weird.
I have this like disturbed mental image. Veer just like coming up to people while they're sleeping, just like back of hand, rubbing cheek. You're very precious to me.
Oh my god.
You know who also said they were just weird? Have you ever seen the TV show Dexter?
Dexter's just creepy.
So
Yeah, but he also said, "Oh, I'm fine. I'm just weird. Nothing to see here." So good.
phenomenal.
Hey, I'm not a psychopath.
Yet.
That's also what psychos would say.
Exactly.
That's what you would
If
say.
anything, you're in the beginning stages.
You're not doing a very good job to convince people that's not the case.
Hey, yay! We just freed all the slaves. Now let me tie them to a fucking sled and have them pull me.
Jesus.
Sweet Lord of Hope.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I love you.
With that said, day dawns on the 6th day of the desert.
Oh shit.
We are running out of time.
That being said, hit that long rest button.
Hit that long rest button and whatever comes with it.
Spells, baby.
Resources returned back to full strength, ready to face day 6.
Gods.
So we have 2 days technically, right?
Correct.
To think tomorrow, yeah.
At the end of tomorrow, no matter where you are, the desert will be no more.
And do we know where we go from there? Like in character?
Well, Torin probably doesn't because you don't think he's ever seen a transition.
I never have.
Has Hyperion?
Yes,
I think
yes.
Hyperion is there for the first one.
I
No,
was gonna
Torin
say,
joined,
parents,
Torin joined us during the desert, or did he join us during the...
Oh no, I've never seen a reset.
Yeah, so Torin joined us during the desert, as did Veer, so they had never seen another zone.
I was.
Did he?
No, he was in the forest.
Yeah.
He
I was
just-
gonna say, he was definitely there with the spider and everything.
yeah.
Oh, so yeah, then you will. So you do know that. Never mind. You do know. It's only Veer that hasn't seen one before.
Yeah.
You don't know where you're going to go, but last time you went to the nothingness.
Oh. I always thought it was more like this world gets reset, not we go somewhere else.
Um,
Oh, I thought it was reset too. But we don't know because we never had it happen.
so we really have to try and figure out what
The
this
implication-
is.
The implication that you have right now is that once the week is over, you will no longer be in the desert, regardless of whether or not you recover the shard.
Okay.
Did the other group pass
Get the shard, like.
for the first level?
What, baby?
Did you just call
I
the baby?
was talking to Mom. What'd you say? What'd you say, Karen?
That's it.
Jesus. Did the other group pass the first level?
Yeah, they did.
Okay, so the things that we need are to find the saying for the word, which has been trying to talk to Veer about.
The missions you are on right now are to find whatever the chant is and whatever the ritual is. The Dark Wizard is working on the ritual. Your job is to find whatever the focus or chant that is needed alongside that ritual is.
Yeah, Veer, can you ask me what that is?
The thing is dead, but I could give it the vial of water that I have and get something out of it.
It was dead yesterday,
We
not
passed it.
dead today.
Alright, yeah, we passed in all this.
Yeah, we did a long rest, so it's not dead yet. Dead anymore. It's
As
got
far-
some
As
chooch.
far as you can tell, the thing has a little bit of chooch left.
Anybody
Oh,
have
really?
suggestions what I should ask?
So the people who went into the cave would have missed this. So Taran and Kara,
True,
you guys
true, true.
would have
I'm
missed
talking
it.
over the table, that's my bad. Under the table.
But yes, the spot in the back of your hand does have a little bit of light in it this morning.
Ah.
Anybody have ideas on what to ask?
Ask what?
Does anyone know what it was? So, Veer, do you want to explain to them?
So this thing in my hand talks to me sometimes, but it needs to
And
have.
you're just telling us
it.
this now.
Yes, it was dead, but when I rest, it gets a little bit of thingamabobbins, and so it talks to me. What do you think I should ask it now?
And Kara's just gonna turn towards Torin and be like, what the thingamabobbins?
Okay.
The sigil in her hand, I guess?
I do not know. Is this some sort of saying that the druids have?
It does sound kind of druidy.
So, for what it's worth, if you pay close attention to Veer, or if she walks up to you, you can see, if you inspect the back of her right hand, this very faint white light that's pulsing through the indentation.
You said it talked to you last time. What did it say?
Let me go back in my notes because I'm being a dum-dum. The rune said that I need to complete it and that we're on the right track at the caves.
Did it show you how completed?
No, the light kind of went out.
Well, there's your first question.
Yep.
Ask it if it knows
Well,
where the saying is to complete the ritual.
Yeah, what do we need?
I would say
Or how to
don't
get
ask
the
if it
saying.
knows, ask what it is.
Wait, say again?
Oh, I wouldn't say like don't ask if it knows, just ask what it is.
Yeah, what is the item or whatever it is we need? Because we need.
Because if you ask if it no, it might say yes.
So ask it basically what the saying is.
Yeah. Like what does it need to have us do to complete it?
So Vera's gonna look at the thing in her hand and be like, what is the saying that we need to do with the ritual to complete you?
Okay.
Saying, okay.
The morning sun, as it strikes your skin, passes onto you a feeling of warmth that radiates up into your head and leaves the impression of a short sentence. And you hear the words, you need a reminder. You need to speak of a great mind.
What?
Light dims, though not entirely.
Should I ask it what the great mind is?
Well, let's talk about it first before we ask it some.
I was gonna say, you need a reminder.
So I'm gonna guess it has 2 charges. That's what it sounds like to me. The way the light fades, 2 to 3 charges.
Yeah.
Questions. So
let's type it out.
who's the smart people we think of? The wizard guy, the dragon.
You need a reminder. What was the second part?
You need to speak of a great mind.
You need a reminder. You need to speak of.
Yeah. So who would be the great minds we have that we can think of? Would be the dragon, the wizard guy, the arch guy.
Maybe a memory? Maybe it's talking about an important memory?
Yeah, it's true. It might be something that has to do with that scroll you guys saw, too. It might be a puzzle of people's names or something. Check the scribbles and how the
Maybe it works like how, what's his face works. That wanted, like, information.
Yeah. Bizzled
Zibblegib?
Which one? Oh, Zibblegib? Oh, yeah.
Maybe it works how Zibblegib works, where it's like, for things, it wants information. So in this case, for it to
I know
work...
you guys are talking above the table, but I so wanted you to say his name too many times. Just hear the like, what?
Technically, I don't think did we say it above the table? I think we were just talking.
Yeah, we were just talking.
Said it like Beetlejuice.
Beetlejuice.
Yeah, technically you said his name 3 times there, so it's like...
Like in a row?
I didn't say above the table. I just spoke as if...
Yeah. Kara, Brell, and Torin all said Zibblegib on accident while having this conversation. And they just popped in, just being like, what do you want?
I'm not going to derail the conversation by doing that, but I wanted people to know it because the thought came to my head.
That was beautiful. Thank you so much, sir. You need a reminder, you need to speak of a greater mind.
Maybe it's talking about it needs a reminder of itself, like the thing that it's part of, the god or whatever. We need to bring it to the I don't know. We need to remind it of itself, of its more complete self.
Could
Maybe
you,
we'll get more hints when we see like
I wonder
what
if
the
we bring,
ritual.
if we bring her to, I don't know. This is just coming back to my mind. Even the ancient dragon bones.
Nope.
Maybe there's some way that will
Oh, the bones.
will cause it, since it's so old. Even though it's obviously dead, and it's been so long, it doesn't mean.
Do you remember like the obelisk there? Do you think if she touches her hand to it, it might do?
The obelisk too? Yeah, that's another thing.
Also, what about the tunnel?
Let's go back there really quick and see.
Portal?
What if, like, it needs to be reminded of itself? Like, being apart from itself makes it forget. Like,
True.
it knows there's, like, it knows it needs to be completed. That's what it says. You need to complete me. So what if it needs to be completed by connecting the link between it and the god that it's a part of? So we need to remind it what it is and what it's a part of.
Okay, but how do we do that? Is the question I think.
We need to speak of the god, maybe, to it.
The god of nothingness, but also everything.
Maybe tell
We
him
need to
about.
speak of the great Arceus.
Maybe tell it about, like, the previous place and putting the parts together. Reminding it where it lives, where it's supposed to be a part of, what it's supposed to be a part of.
But it's still supposed to be like a saying of some kind.
The saying is speaking of a great mind, speaking of what it's a part of. Like, it says you need a reminder. Like, we need to give it a reminder of where it came from.
But it says you, not it.
Yeah, you need to have the reminder and say the reminder.
Okay. Need to speak.
I agree. I think we should go back to the not the monument. What the hell is it?
Obelisk?
I need to go back to the caves and talk to it about where it came from by the place where it was bound to.
Go back to the dragon
That's
cave.
that is a very bad idea.
Because it said to me originally that we're on the right track by the caves.
The only thing I go back to the caves.
No, it said that you were on a right track
was the loot shit.
when you asked how do you put it back together. Because remember, it was warning you that not to go back and not to get too close
Yeah, that's fair.
to the caves. I don't
It's
know.
a great pride of mine that people are spending 15 minutes deciding what the fuck I just said.
All right.
Alright, back
Do we
to the
want to
obelisk
use our
dragon.
next question now, or do we want to wait?
We can probably wait until we figure out exactly what we want to ask.
Let's get back to the obelisk and the dragon area, the original dragon, for real quick. That's
Yeah.
not too far from there, right?
The fossil?
Yeah, the big fossil from the beginning. Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that where everybody wants to go? Back to the storied obelisk and the fossil?
Sure.
Sure.
Well, that is to the north. Torin, as Sir Dim is the last one to wake up. He shakes the sand off himself as he crawls up. He goes, right. Took you all long enough to wake up. Let's go.
Wait.
What?
We're going.
Wait. Let me stop it.
Let me stop into the blacksmith.
God damn it, Ivory!
Fuck off,
Oh.
Chad!
Well,
Are you going to actually pay the poor lizard?
he's got money.
If the fucker has the stuff that Veer gave him,
Hunter, what do you want me to
then
do
I
with
will
that? Making
sprint to the blacksmith.
Want me to do like
You said, well, do you have the class feature set up as something you can put in the chat, or do I need to go look it up?
I have it right here.
Oh, fucking
it doesn't
McAfee.
maybe I can post it.
You can always just copy paste it. Cunning Artisan is part of a short rest. You can harvest some bone and hide from a beast. Construct Dragon. Small or large to create one of the following items: a shield, a club, a javelin. 1d4 darts, blowgun needles to use straight. You need a blade such as a dagger. Do you have artisan's tools?
I have a dagger. I think. Let me check my artisan's tools, but I think it says it's such a dagger or appropriate artisan's tools.
A dagger or appropriate. Oh, or appropriate artisan's tools.
I know as a wizard, it's.
Which item are you hoping to make?
Does anybody need anything specific? I know what's his name has a javelin still. I could make
I mean, you're probably going to be on the art of darts or blowgun needles for the type of stuff you have.
Yeah, I was thinking of that too. Yeah, I can do the darts. No one has a blowgun, right? Everyone's just
No.
No, there's a blowgun. So Hyperion's going to go off on his own to go get his stuff. Do you guys want to go wait for him here, or are you guys going to go off to the basin and let him catch up to you?
I'll wait for him.
We'll wait for
It didn't take that long, I don't think.
Hunter, Sir Dim, as soon as he says, "Let's go!" and Hyperion runs off. He's gonna hear a meh from behind him.
A little fucking Lokiris. He looks over at Lokiris and goes, "Look! You're the wrong color!"
Meh.
Wow.
You're
Just
squeaky.
laugh out loud now, huh?
Look how blue he is in the face. He's sick.
No one else can hear this except for Inkara. Hunter, am I right to assume that Sir Dim can understand Draconic or no? Or is he too stupid?
Right. You are right to assume that he can speak Draconic.
How do I want to play this?
What's going on now?
I don't know what she's on about, but we'll find out in a moment.
Lokiris is going to jump on top of Torin's shoulders, glare down at Sir Dim, and be like,
I am not squeaky. You are just stupid.
I understood you have been mounted by a demon.
Demon?
I understood you must dispose of him. He's the wrong color. He's sick. He'll make you sick too.
We're not disposing of him.
I am not sick.
But he's
You
dying.
are the color of shit. I am not sick. You are the color of mutt.
He's not long for this world. Look at him.
I am a mutt dragon.
Just so I'm clear on this, right now they're both on like my shoulders.
No, look, Iris hopped up on you, and Sir Dim is now down by your kneecaps, screaming at you to dispose of the blue sick one.
Okay. Wasn't like in like both theirs at once and zero. That's helpful to know.
Lokiris will look at Dim and be like,
I am a mutt dragon. All will bow before me. Except for my mom.
You are a sick little lizard, and you will get off of my stool.
and Lokiris will flare his wings and get put in Sir Dim's face.
That is vicious.
I do not understand why my mother likes you. You are stupid.
And you are sick.
Is that all you have?
It's all I need. Look at you. You look like squished blueberries.
Hunter, as he says that, be like, oh, so I look sick. L. He's gonna change color.
So you're gonna use your one charge a day to change his color. What color do you turn into?
I don't know.
Your options are the chromatic colors: red, blue, green, black, and white.
Red, blue, green, black, white.
Don't go black, because then he's gonna think you're actually dead now.
Should I go red? I don't know.
Go red and scare him.
All right. So as Locaris's scales fade to a, what the hell?
What the hell?
What the fuck?
What the hell?
What the fuck happened? Oh, I see what you did. Locaris's scales are going to fade to a deep red. As he changes color in real time, Sir Dimlican goes, "Sir, he's bleeding! He wants to die!"
Oh, sir, you're bleeding! Ah!
Brown. Dim is a brown scale. Come on. All right, well, as Locaris and Dim get in, he's like,
There's a lot in here.
yeah, for what it's worth, you can only hear Sir Dim's half of this, and Locaris is just an angry little munchkin.
You're right. That's somewhat better.
You can't actually hear Locaris' half of this conversation. It's just Sir Dim.
Meanwhile, Inkara is there just slapping a paw over her head, just being like...
Meanwhile, on the south side of town, Hyperion, as you barge into the blacksmith, you see the other lizard man who was rescued yesterday night sitting by the fire pot, stirring something. And Zetla sees you enter and he goes, "I'm going to make you pay for that door eventually."
Hyperion will get down in a crouch and just point, just like, "Armor."
Armor? Which armor? What? A lot has happened in the last day. Remind me what you ordered. Was it the plate body?
Yes.
The plate body. Okay. Do you bring the funds?
Yes.
I should like to see the funds first. I'm not sure I believe you.
Hyperion will take out his coin pouch and just upend it onto the floor.
Pick it up.
Hyperion will regain his composure and be like, "Yeah, I'm sorry," and pick it up and then go put it on the table in a really neat little pile. "I would like a curse, please. I believe a friend dropped off some recycled material for me."
Curious. So you seek to buy just the breastplate?
Remember, you
Yes,
didn't
please.
get him because I gave him the heart.
I did not. But
I dug out a heart for him for a discount.
I do remember that now. You did bring him a heart. So he's going to go, "All right, then. Well, we had an agreement. I was brought meat in exchange. I was brought the materials. And so with your discount, sir, do you in fact have the 300 gold pieces to pay for this breastplate?"
I do indeed have 300 gold pieces to pay for this breastplate.
He just takes a moment to go and counts it. Good. That gets paid for once. Fantastic. At which point he is going to walk outside and around the building as he digs out of a pile of various projects that he's been working on your scrap metal breastplate that he has forged together from the pieces of the draconic armor that has been brought to him.
Yes!
You can tell that it is made of an amalgamation of different qualities of steel, but they have been bonded together in a sort of artisanal pattern. The welds look strong enough to hold up to anything the metal would be able to take. He goes, "That took Zetla most of the day yesterday, and much into the night."
That's really impressive. Like that would be mythical level smithing.
He is he has in fact crafted at least 2 magic weapons for people so far.
Hyperion will just bow his head, understanding that that's pretty monumental, and just say thank you, and attempt to put it on.
It is Zetla's favorite craft. As you take off whatever cuirass you're currently wearing and slide this new one on to its place, You find that it fits disturbingly precisely.
Oh.
As if Zetla had measured you at some point. Zetla took the liberty to size it to you by taking your measurements last night while you slept in the sand.
What the fuck? Thank you.
He's custom fit. Free inclusion.
So Hyperion will just start stress sweating and say thank you before giving a look over his shoulder and a really nervous nod as he backs out of the
door. Thanks. As he's just dragging his other piece of armor out. You know what the best part about that is, Hyperion, and something you'll have to discuss when you get back? Veer would have seen him do that and allowed it.
I was wasn't gonna say anything, but I don't want them to hate you even more.
Well, we're gonna have some words. How many slots does that new piece of armor take up, Hunter?
Well, it depends. Are you keeping your old Curious as well, or actually, what armor were you wearing before?
I was wearing mail, so technically this can go on top of it.
Yeah, but that is also not how armor works, unfortunately.
Gotcha.
You were wearing scale mail before.
Was it scale?
I don't know. You said mail, and the scale mail is the one I know.
I don't believe it.
Then chainmail, right? In this?
I think
scale mail is also me. You were wearing chain. Fuck.
Or whatever it was.
Chain. Oh, you were wearing a chain shirt, probably.
He had a lot of AC. That's all I know.
I was gonna say,
you have a lot of AC for a chain shirt. Oh, because you have 13 plus 2 for your dex plus your shield, which is 17. Is that right?
So no, hang on. I've got this broken down. Let me fire up my inventory real quick.
Because if you're wearing only a chain shirt, you should only have 17 AC with your shield.
No. Give me a moment to maneuver. Because I have this all written down.
Oh, wait, you're wearing chainmail, like heavy armor.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So the chainmail gives me
16 flat.
Right.
Yes. Plus,
and then you get +1 from your helm and +2 from your shield. Okay. So this is gonna. Okay. So you're trading your chainmail. So you're not gonna want to wear both because then there's no point to the Curious.
Okay.
Because in some regard the breastplate is worse because it's medium armor, but it comes with advantages that you didn't otherwise have.
Gotcha.
So the question is, the advantages are because it's medium armor, you no longer have disadvantage on stealth checks. That's the big one. And on top of that, you're not wearing heavy armor, so other movement options become a little more simplified. And so that's the other thing, is your AC is now partially based on your dex as well. To a point.
I have a -1 for dex.
It's what?
Oh no, bro!
Oh no shit.
That's unfortunate.
Up to dex stat, right?
Did I just purchase something without doing research? Yes, I did.
So the breastplate is going to give you 14 plus your dex modifier AC. The chainmail gives you 16 flat. This is 14 plus your dex up till 2. So it can be as good as your chainmail if you have +2 dex. And it doesn't give you disadvantage on stealth. But with your -1, you now only have 13 dex from your armor instead of 16.
Oh, we're not doing that. Can we rehash? Can we rehash this conversation?
It doesn't just stay.
Oh wait, you know what? He's right. You can't. It doesn't actually take. It doesn't go the other way. It only plus, not minus. So it's 14 dex flat.
Okay. Is it possible to rehash this previous conversation so that I was asking for pauldrons that can go on top to add like one more AC?
Pauldrons to go on top.
Is that a possibility, or am I stretching history a little too hard?
I have to do a quick bit of research.
Like any other armor that makes me slower. But
Do you have at least 15 strength? I'm assuming you do.
I do have 15 strength, yes.
Let's see here. Well, the good news for you. Splint armor, which is the next level of heavy armor up from what you're wearing, could also cost about that much gold and would upgrade your AC by exactly 1. So let's just do a little retconning, as I'm a benevolent god.
Thank you so much.
Let's do a little retconning and say you paid 300 gold to upgrade your chainmail into splint armor, which would be essentially adding new bits and baubles to it. That, as long as you have at least 15 strength to wear it, which you do, is now going to bump your base AC up to 17.
I appreciate that.
So with your helmet, which provides a +1, it's a base 18, and when you wear your shield, you have 20.
Hell,
I will take a
shield
20
gives
AC.
2 AC? Holy shit.
Well, yeah, base shields give 2.
Oh, I thought it was 1. Oh, okay. Maybe I'm thinking of other stuff.
Yeah, basic shields get +2 AC.
That's fucking awesome.
Mine gives me 2.
So how many slots will this take?
Well, did you trade it, or you have both now?
I have both now.
Then that's another 3 slots.
Okay, thank you.
Although,
What happens with this?
honestly speaking, now I'm thinking about it, the way you designed this, you literally added to your armor. So I actually don't think it's going to take up any more slots. You just traded one heavy armor for another.
Oh,
you kind of did. You kind of did trade in because you no longer own your mail. You now have splint armor.
Yeah, it's just stronger.
Gotcha. I'll take that. Yeah. So
good.
I'll just.
Fucking hell.
So you can just replace the mail with splint armor.
That's awesome. 20
Cool.
AC, dude. What?
Yeah, if I have shit health, I'm gonna get as tanky as possible.
It's a good idea.
And that actually does work because you know what? Split that this is what he would have been able to make. This is great because this is who he would have been able to make out of scrap metal. This is what split looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's kind of like he put another layer on top of your chain.
Oh yeah, sort of like some lamellar / brig. No, that's not quite brigandine, but that's pretty close to lamellar. That makes sense.
So essentially, this is what he just made you, was this to go on top of your chest.
Awesome. I appreciate that. This helps me a lot. Thank you.
Fantastic. So with that said, your base AC is now 18. Let me just update your token so we don't forget that. Boom, boom.
Well, see, 18 or 17?
It's 18 now because it's 17 from your splint and +1 from your helmet.
Oh, right.
If you have your shield on, you have +2.
And when your shield, it goes up to 20. Yep. So as you guys see Hyperion on his way back, after a little while, he comes back wearing this new, as I pictured in the chat, this new set of splint over the top of his chain.
I'm gonna go and give him a high five.
I'm gonna go ahead and give her the remaining 15 pieces of gold I have.
Because you got him a 50 gold discount. So he paid you the difference.
That makes me feel bad because I didn't do it to get anything back.
Well, you got something back. Thank you very much for your efforts. I've been trying to get better armor since I started playing this game 6 months ago.
Well, then I'm glad.
So he upgraded you to splint. Now, unfortunately, the next step up from here, my friend, is not going to be that easy to go higher.
Wait, what do you mean?
There's another step of armor above splint.
Yeah, full plate.
And it doesn't make the AC go up higher?
Oh, it sure does make the AC go up higher.
It definitely
Oh,
does.
awesome.
The full plate mail, I think, yeah.
Full plate. Your next step up is full plate. Yeah.
Bro, you're gonna be a paladin galore.
So for what it's worth, for those curious, Hyperion is now wearing 60 pounds of armor.
That checks.
And yet you can now hide better? Yes or no?
No, he can't hide better because he was gonna go with medium armor, then he realized he didn't have the dex for that, so he's totally still clanking around. It's probably worse now because he's got a metal thing on top of metal thing, so it's even worse.
But he's a tank.
So you should add 15 gold to your lot from him. Fantastic. But yeah, he's tanky as shit.
Are you sure? 15 gold?
Yep, I'm sure. Take the 15 gold.
Guilty about this. With that said, you're now going to this whole time, Torin, you've had to parent Sir Dim and Lokiris, who are just fucking getting at each other. Children,
don't make me turn me around.
Don't make me turn me around. I like to think that one of them is on either shoulder at this point. This is the compromise they've reached, is that one of them is on either shoulder and they're just taking little swings at each other.
Like around me?
Like around your head.
Lokiris is just half the size of Dim.
Not the eyes, guys. Not the eyes.
He is too. So Lokiris is smaller than Dim.
Yeah, isn't it like a...
He's like the palm of your hand, yeah. That's why he fits in her backpack. So you guys are going to head to the north from here.
Yes.
Off to the basin. Let me drag everybody off, and away we go. Back to the top of the turn order. We talk to Inkara as we get into the basin here.
I don't know what the fuck to do.
Well, then we can pass to Torin, who's carrying around the two demon childs. Unless we want to continue passing, and then it'll be Brill. Torin, do you know what you want to do here?
Wasn't the idea to like have the thing on Veer's hand like touch the dragon skull? Or
yeah, we need to see if it activates anything. That and the obelisk, either or both.
Yeah, let's try both.
All right, Veer.
Like, dragon skull first, maybe?
Dragon first?
Sure.
It's my spot.
In case great mind means like actually like a particularly large brain.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, and dragons are smart in general.
They are very smart. Not to mention, you guys know this happens to be the corpse of a blue dragon.
As soon as you say that, Lokiris kind of raise himself in and be like, yes, I am.
So,
but you're not blue, buddy.
You're not blue anymore.
Well, Lokiris is a red dragon today, so he's not. He doesn't fall into that anymore.
You said dragons are smart. That's all.
Oh, true. All dragons are smart, but we happen to know that this corpse was a blue dragon from previous, and those are particularly smart.
Well, I'm gonna touch the thing like that.
You're gonna touch the butt.
Touch the butt.
Touch the butt.
Touch the butt a lot with your little hand thing.
Yeah, the thing up above.
Thingamabob. All right. So Veer taps the back of her hand to the fossil that's sticking out of the ground. And there is a spark from this fossilized remain, reminiscent of the creature that it once was. As you can see, this crackling energy, which should be causing significant harm to Veer, flows into the back of her hand. Veer, if you pull your hand away, the crackling lightning from the stone will continue to flow into the back of your hand, creating a sort of link between the two of you. As you can sense, almost like you're eavesdropping in on a conversation, whispers coming to and fro from the hand to the fossil. Veer, the last thing you get is one of these little sparks either misses or intentionally does not strike, and you get this little zap through your arm, and it conveys a message to you. As the last of the light starts to fade from the rune in the back of your hand, It just whispers to you, I'm starting to remember.
Okay, this is good. We did good.
Something happened. The druid didn't die.
I was guinea pig.
Gaining progress.
Oh, cool! I'm a sacrifice.
Oh shit.
So where do we want to go from here? Who wants to react to that moment?
So it said it's starting to remember. That means we've got to do more things to help it remember, right? Did the lights go out?
It does seem to have faded for the time being.
Yeah, it seems like it got what it needed.
I have the vial that might start it up again, but I only have the one, so we probably should figure out first
Let's.
another thing that it might need.
Do you want to check out this obelisk?
Or I
real
use the
quick?
vial.
See if it does anything at the obelisk.
I was right there, yeah.
Question she's posing, though, is do we use our recharge potential on it now?
Did the
I would say
start
not yet.
lighting up again?
And then when we're at the thing that we want to use, right?
I mean, you can use it whenever you want. But I'm saying,
No, you mean like when we're at another thing we wanted to communicate with?
yeah, and they want you to go talk to the
Yeah.
What is it?
right ahead of you. It's the thing that had the stories in all the different languages.
She wasn't here for that.
Oh, we're here for that. Okay,
Yeah.
so who's going to explain to Veer as we approach the obelisk in the center of this map with its many faceted faces? Veer, having not been here before, you're going to notice something. If you look at the edge of it, you notice you can't read a lot of the writing that's going down it until on one side you can.
Druidic?
Interestingly, one of these sides seems to rotate before your eyes into the secret language of the Druidic people.
What does it say?
Do you want to read it?
Yeah.
Do you guys want to give Veer a rundown of what this stone is and what it told you guys? Or are you just going to let her read the one that she seems to be interested in?
I have my notes, but
It explains.
she can read it if she
I mean,
wants.
hers is going to be probably different, but it explains different creatures,
Each-
beings of power that tried to fight or come here and defeat a creature, and it never worked out. And they all got eaten. They got eaten.
The above the table, the gist of it is for those that are forgotten.
They're all
Every
different.
facet of this column is in a different language, and every facet tells a slightly different story. But all of the stories share in common certain features. So if Veer takes the time to read the ancient Druidic side of this, Druidic is a very fun language because to the layman it just looks like the flowing scribbles of what happens when you let a vine grow unabated on the side of something. It almost looks like art more than language, unless you know how to read it.
Flowers.
Yes.
But Veer, if you take the time to translate what this says, it's kind of a long tale, but it's essentially this very finely scribbled story of a great tree. There is a great tree, and there is a equally great mountain that stand almost the same height and look upon each other from across a great expanse. And there is a tale of how the mountain and the tree argued about the great land between them and who was to own it and who was to simply be part of it. The mountain claimed that he was part of the land and therefore he was the land and it was his. And the tree claimed that he made the land his own and reached deeper into it than the mountain could imagine. The two of them fought over this point, subjecting the people who lived in the land to great earthquakes and eruptions as the tree released creatures and great fruits that fell and trampled, and as it sucked the water from the land. In the eons that they argued, they left the land nothing but a desolate wasteland. The tree had taken all of the water, and in doing so, withered away. And the mountain had tried so much to grow that he shattered the very foundation that he sat upon and crumbled to dust.
So was the tree left standing?
That was a good.
It says that the tree. All it says is the tree withered. It doesn't tell what happened to what was left of the tree. But they both destroyed each other essentially. And more importantly, in the anecdote, which will be your connecting line to everybody else's stories, they left the land a desolate wasteland. As the through line on all these stories is that the land they take part in is left a desolate either desert or wasteland.
That's a good one.
Maybe that's the saying?
What?
Maybe that's the saying? They left the land a desolate wasteland?
Maybe. Put your hand to
One
it.
commonality.
So the other people who have their own versions of the story can tell you their own versions of the story, sort of anecdotally in character. You know, Torin read the Giants version of it, which was also a tale of two great personalities clashing and separating. And there were other equally interesting tellings. No two stories feature the same characters or even really the same flow, but they all end with a destroyed world or land. And the implication that was drawn from this previously is it's a bunch of different, you could call them fairy tales, you could call them legends about how the Great Desert became what it is. Every culture or people who has visited here has come up with their own story.
So yeah, put your hand to that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go fist that tree.
that as it's not charged and see if something happens.
Okay. You touch your hand that currently has no light in it to this pillar. But you don't receive any feedback. There is a flicker, like a little bit of residual spark, but you receive no feedback.
So it definitely wants to connect with it. Should I use the vial?
So
I would say no, try it, yeah.
Is that a yes? Couldn't hear.
Torin said,
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna take out the vial and
Of the little blue liquid.
yeah, and pour it on
Just
it.
for kicks, before she pours it on her hand, I'll try and cut my hands below her hand so it falls off, it's still there.
Ah, that's smart.
Oh, try to catch it if it doesn't work?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was worried about that.
Okay. Veer, as you pour this liquid on top of your hand, most of it disappears. A few drops, I could say maybe a quarter of the vial doesn't get absorbed and spills out just because the thing isn't drinking it fast enough.
Yeah.
What falls off of your hand and into Torin's, Torin will generate the following effect for you. You're going to gain 1 temporary first level spell slot.
Cool.
Meaning you have a bonus first level spell slot that will not regenerate on your next long rest.
Okay. That'll work.
That's cool.
You can feel a surge of magic power. And Veer, your hand not only returns to the charged state, it returns to the vibrancy that it had in the morning.
Oh, so 2 slots. 2 things, and then, yeah.
What did you pour in that?
It not only returns to the vibrancy it had in the morning, but as the liquid finishes soaking into your hand, it takes on a bit of a deeper color than you've seen it had so far.
What did you pour on it?
Some of the water you stole from the dragon den.
Oh, right. Oh, shit, yeah, okay. That's right. That's cool as fuck.
You can remove that from your inventory as it has been consumed. But with that said, is the goal to simply touch it back to the stone?
Yeah, I'm gonna touch the stone.
Okay. With this touch to the stone, you see every facet of the pillar. The carvings take on that blue glow.
Oh, that's cool.
As the pillar itself, the inlay of it takes on the color of the rune. Veer, rather than a subtle word which you hear in the back of your mind or a whisper on the wind, everybody in the vicinity is going to hear. As there is a voice whose pitch is not consistent for everybody, but whose feeling is familiar, no matter who hears it. It seems to sound however you believe it should sound. As it goes very slowly through each layer of the pillar, it is familiar. I remember. I almost know who I am.
All right.
The next thought I could think of that we could do would be, if I remember correctly,
It's got to be somewhere in this area, though.
I mean, yeah, we can try to look more. Yeah, we can look around this area more. Wasn't there an open spot up north here? But the only other thing I was thinking of was, remember when we were in that the mummy tomb?
Mm-hmm.
Remember there was that tomb that never opened? When I grabbed my scroll.
Okay.
Hunter said that that tomb didn't stir for some reason, rather if there was nothing in it, or it was there for a bigger reason.
Well, this would definitely be a bigger reason.
And we know how old those mummies, well, generally how old those mummies might have been. Maybe if she puts her hands up to that, she might get something out of that. And we can see
That
her
is long ways away.
But not a bad point. And also, do we have anything that's a better idea than that?
You can see your ogre friend too.
Water make us feel weird. That water in the stream. I remember I went into it and you said it'd make me feel weird. It got out.
It did make you feel weird. The water that leads down to the basin there?
Yeah.
Yeah, it did.
Should I put my hand in that water?
I mean, we can go in there. I went
Yes.
in there.
Is that a collective yes?
Yeah, do it.
We can do more here.
Do
Okay.
it.
Okay, I'm gonna stick the rune in the water.
Okay. Veer, as you walk over and plunge your hand sort of just outside the whirlpool to see what happens, the back of your hand feels cold, like stingingly cold, like you're being injected with ice. It's enough to make you want to like recoil out of the water. But as you do, you see these tendrils of blue light follow the current down, and you hear a sloshing sound as the water kind of like splurts back at you. Kind of like wave it away as people are watching from afar. They're not getting a splash, but you kind of wave it away to kind of like wipe it off your face or whatever. And you look down as these blue tendrils of light begin to disperse. The whirlpool has stopped.
Stop, period? Like it's still there and it's like frozen in time, or?
Well, that's what I was going to get to. It hasn't simply turned into like a less turbulent waterfall. It is simply no longer spinning.
It's just a.
Interesting.
Just this, yeah. Calmed thing.
It sits like a structure, like a solid structure in the ground that the water behind it flows into.
Huh.
So can we like go down it in some fashion, or I'm trying to picture it.
I can make.
It has the same appearance as if it were liquid water, and it has the shape of the whirlpool, but none of the motion. The water that touches it seems to become part of it.
I don't have to. If I've got
This.
So is it getting bigger in that case?
It's not. It just seems like the river is flowing into a dead point now. It's almost as if, and this is what Inkara used as a description, it's almost as if the whirlpool has been frozen. But not frozen like ice, but its motion, its time has stopped.
Okay, that's just fucking weird. What if we have the druid go walk out there?
I don't think she can walk on it like Jesus. I think it's just stop.
I think
Just
you can meet her out there.
Water walking. Go.
I will throw me a druid if I have to.
You want to throw me down the whirlpool?
Well,
everyone
I'll
got
go
to.
in with you.
Everyone's got to get thrown. Then
I'll go
everyone's
in
got
with
to
you.
get thrown.
I'll go with you. I can swim. I have a swimming speed of my walking speed.
Please have a rope so you guys can pull me back out.
You have a rope. Give us yours.
Yeah, I have two. You can have one.
You have mine.
One. Only use one. Gotta give it back. So what's the plan? I just go down?
I mean, I can't.
We'll jump
It
in
had to
together.
have
1, 2, 3, go.
Allons-y.
Wait, what?
Okay, you guys, I know the ropes.
So Brill and Vera are just going to 1, 2, 3 down they go.
Yeah.
So be it.
With the ropes.
We go straight into the fucking.
Are you guys holding on to the ropes?
I guess. Yeah, if we have some.
You do, yeah.
Okay. Now
So
the
they
question
each
is,
hold
like
one
Soren
rope
and Inkara and Hyperion, are you guys holding the ropes, or did you guys try and like tie it to something?
No, we're holding it.
I would take both.
Yeah, we're holding it.
I'm trying to tie it
Alright.
off and hold it.
Both if you can help it. All right. So you're secured as you guys just sort of walk into the water. And the turbulence you expect is not there. In fact, you just sort of sink as if it were still water.
No.
With no current. You just sink. And it is only when you sink to your shoulders that you start to have to hold your breath. And you just continue downward. And as the frozen spiral is no longer sloshing about at your interference, it doesn't take long to get out of the conical shape that is this whirlpool as you drop into the open cave you were in that one time before. Now, the ropes aren't long enough for you to go much farther into this cave, but you simply made it. It wasn't even a significant amount of effort to swim through. You just kind of sank.
Interesting.
Abated by the water in terms of it holding you up for longer than it would be just jumping off a hole, but not really interfered with.
What happens when we get down?
You're in a very dark little cave system that looks familiar to you, as there is evidence of significant amount of digging down here. And there is that one brazier that was set up, now cold and covered in soot. But it is simply dark down here. You are joined only with the help of your dark vision, so you can see a little bit. You are joined only by the unanimated remains of a couple of skeletons. It is eerily still. The thing you will notice among the stillness is eerily quiet. In a closed chamber like this, the sound of flowing water should echo and deafen. The water is not flowing. It is like a basin that has been filled, not like a river that is disappearing underground. Though strangely, you can see evidence of the ashy particulate still in the current, but not being taken by it. You would get the impression that everything down here has ceased. Yep.
Can I light the brazier?
Brazier. Yeah, basically big standing fire pit. If you try to druidcraft the fire, you get this very uncomfortable visage where the flame appears, but it looks like a piece of paper that somebody taped to the brazier. It outputs all of the light and heat you would expect, but all of the animation of it, all of the flickering and changing motion that should be associated with an active flame is not present. It takes the shape it has when it is first ignited and never changes.
Can I see how deep caves go in?
This cave only continues for a few hundred feet before it stops, and the water would normally disappear underground. The biggest things of interest here are the little mining tunnel that was created by the skeletons, and also the you can see the outcrop where the plant monster once was drinking from the stream. At one point, there was a plant monster down there.
I know, but what do you mean outcrop?
Like it had burrowed into the rock to absorb solid nutrient and then was drinking from the stream. I mean, good if you want to take a pickaxe to it or something. Or if somebody knows mold earth.
Oh yeah, I don't know that. I could cast magic weapon on that pickaxe like before and attempt something if you want me to.
Yeah. No, I don't know. I can't really think of much to do down here.
Pretty much the only thing you've gained is evidence that it wasn't just the whirlpool that was frozen.
Maybe other thing in the area that was frozen in time.
Yeah.
I don't really think there's anything to do with out there. I think it just gives evidence that other things in the area have been frozen.
Anybody want to propose any ideas other than that, or should we just pull them back up?
I mean, given the water's not moving currently, you can go what would be upstream with no problems.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, pretty much just swim like you were trying to swim to the top of a pool.
Huh. Well, then of the current though.
Yeah, the current won't have an effect because it's ceased.
Right.
Yep. So they can swim up they could swim up the cone if they wanted to.
Because the river coming from like over here, right? The left right thing.
Yep, it appears basically over here.
Yep.
And flows above ground for a little while before it whirlpools underground.
Oh. And now is the water over here also frozen?
It is not. It starts from the whirlpool and progresses underground.
Gotcha. So it's not feeding back.
The above ground water appears to flow into the still water, just kind of stopping there. Like it should be filling something up or it should be crashing against it, but it just seems to join it.
Okay. With no actual like rising level at all.
It doesn't seem like it's filling up now.
Okay. Basically, it's weird as fuck.
So we think time has stopped.
At least in the local area.
So I kind of want to use. I'll take the pickaxe and try to hit the wall or chip off a piece of rock, see if anything actually, or if I can even move anything. When we were going through the water, was that moving, or is it still just like calm water?
Still water. You want to make a strength check for me?
Sure. Yeah. Laptop. Sorry.
You hear, Veer, you're going to, as you're looking around at where the plant monster used to be with curiosity, you hear this pink as Brill tries to hit the wall and there doesn't seem to be any damage to the rock.
I didn't mean to say, but they're the same number. Same thing.
Can I try?
Would you like to also make a strength check then? You got to take the pickaxe from Brill and try to slap the wall with it?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. No, strength on the side of the left. It's on the left. Top, see the big number on the left?
Dumb.
You can just click your strength button, actual name. There you go. Strength check. And with a resounding 11, there's a much louder clank, and no stone seems to change.
Jeez. It's the weakest members down here.
Let's see. One of my grave crafts. Let me see. That unique cantrip. I want to see if.
On the surface, do you guys have any ideas during all this? They've been down there a while, but you notice the ropes don't seem to be tugging that hard. Like they're not pulling on it to get you to save them or anything.
I'm gonna go over to this house here.
This is a ropes tied off, let's go ahead and kind of explore some more where we didn't do last time as much.
Here, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna use my Gravecraft and do this. I'll send it to you in the chat, Hunter.
Okay. So what are you trying to do with it?
I'm gonna see if it'll if it'll work, if it'll move. It's part of my Gravecraft, one of the lists of things I can do. It's like a Druidcraft thing, but it's for
the skeleton receives all of the force that you're trying to impart upon it, but it does not react in the way you would expect. It does not undergo the movement that you command of it.
Okay.
Are you looking, baby? No, it's a crate. You're looking at the top of the square crate.
Strange.
There used to be foxes in that house. They expunged them. Remember those foxes you just displaced again?
Oh.
Stuff just don't
Yes.
work down here.
So I see that Inkara and Lokiris and Torin have all backed off to somewhere else. What's your guys' plan?
Investigate, I guess.
Explore.
Okay. Investigating the other side of the water.
That's where I went first time I was here. The waterfall.
Torin, why don't you roll me an investigation check? And Inkara, what do you want to do?
Investigate like this house.
Okay.
See if there's
Okay, I'll do
anything of importance.
Torin, it's difficult to glean a lot from the flowing water, but it is strangely laminar in the way that it's flowing. Like it doesn't splosh or deplace a lot, and it's mostly clean. Again, it has a slightly darkened color from the silt that it's carrying, but it's not like horrendously muddy water.
Shit, how would it?
And then poor Inkara, as you try to investigate the house, you don't glean much other than the fact that this is a little bit big and sort of dug into the side of the wall for a house.
Yep, that was a wise decision. Hold on.
I'm resetting.
She thinks it resets her RNG.
I would like to roll perception.
I don't know if it's superstition or if it actually.
Oh.
Let's see here. 8 to 12. A perception of 8 is going to glean. What are you trying to perceive?
Anything of importance.
I mean, the entrance is a massive pillar-supported opening with no door.
Okay, I will side cautiously.
All right. Well, as you're doing that, Hyperion, what are you doing with Sir Dim? You just hanging out together?
At the moment, yep, I'm eyeing him, trying to figure out if I should also order him armor in the future.
Yes, the answer is yes. Absolutely.
Sir Dim will get full plate armor before I do.
You're gonna find a justification to spend fucking 1,500 gold on him.
The justification is not necessary. If you need one, that he lives. That's all the justification.
To not bring him into danger. All Okay, so Hyperion is babysitting, and Kara is looking around the temple you guys saw when you got here on the first day, and Tarn is attempting to glean something sort of unsuccessfully from the back end of the river. Brill and Veer, you guys feel the strange slack in your ropes as there's no longer anyone hanging onto them. They're just tied off.
Get up.
You can swim, but the ropes are still tied up to whatever post or whatever stone column they were able to find to tie them up to. There's just no longer anyone supporting them.
Can I try to bang the wall again?
Sure. Pick up the pickaxe and make a strength check.
Never fucking mind.
You hear a loud clang, ding, as the pickaxe vibrates in your hands and no stone is broken.
So back up again.
Jesus Christ, he rolled a D1000 and rolled a 961. That's fucking phenomenal.
What is he with?
Fuck all. That's what I should start making you roll D1000. What was I going to say? So at this point, Veer and Brill, you guys can tell. Brill, your magic didn't even manage to cause any motion down here. The world is simply still and frozen.
We just swim back up.
Brill, that's a question for you.
You know what would have been cool if I was selling mushroom form? I could use echolocation.
Yeah, you could.
So there's nothing.
Nothing you can see? Nope.
But if I go in mushroom form, can I swim back up in mushroom?
Nope.
Should I use a wild chip? Or nah?
Why don't you just try swimming back up?
Yeah, but I want to see if there's something else down here that we're missing. Like a spell or a hidden door or something.
I mean, there's no current. You could like walk.
Again?
What'd you say, Torin?
I mean, there's no current to like try and fight against. So I mean, you could, I would think, just kind of like walk around underwater.
Yeah, I mean, could, but that's not going to help her get back up the fucking...
Well,
no.
she's not trying to get back up.
I want to look with echolocation down there to see if there's something we're missing that we can't just see.
Oh, and Torin's point is you can just swim down there because there's no flow.
Yeah.
But you're saying you don't know if you'll be able to see it anyway because of the darkness and the water and such. Well, you can try if you want. What do you want to do? Do you want to I don't want to say waste. Do you want to use a wild chip or do you just want to try and swim down and look?
You accidentally said waste, which means it's going to be a waste.
Freudian slip.
So
There's nothing down there. Come back.
So I'm going to go back up this stream and I'm going to swim up because apparently there's nothing down there.
Damn it! All right. Well, Brill, Vera is going to abandon you as she decides that this is a waste of time. And Brill, Vera, you kind of like leap up, and as your hand like gets into the water, you're able to kind of like do a swimming, hoist yourself up into it. And after a little bit of laborious swimming upward for about 10 or 15 feet, you emerge back at the top of the still water and kind of drag yourself up onto land, upon where you see there is no one holding your rope, and Hyperion is sitting there like patty caking with Mr. Dim.
Oh my goodness. So you guys were just going to let me die. Good to know.
Really, you're going to swim up? The world may never know.
He did.
He did.
We drowned.
Worst part is Brill's the only one with an actual swim speed, so he actually... Well, Brill is dead for the time being, it seems like. So let's ask Hyperion. And Hyperion, as you see the green scary lady pop out of the water and kind of scowl over at you, fudging with Mr. Dim there, Sir Dim. So you guys are just gonna let me die.
What would happen happen if we all stood in a circle and connected?
Bayana.
Well, legitimately, what would happen?
Who knows?
Don't kumbaya me.
Hyperion, what do you want to say to Vera? She's like, wow.
I just motion to the little kobold and just kind of whisper, "It's the dim."
That is Sir Dim to you, sir.
No, he
is-
said the dim, though. He understands. But it is acceptable, but
acceptable moniker.
it is the Sir Dim.
I like you, so I'll allow your disrespectful moniker.
What if the thing that happened was just the thing's power? Because
Entirely possible.
That could be a
Yeah,
thing. Sure.
to like stop time in certain places or some shit.
Tis entirely possible.
She's entirely possible.
Try and go put your hand in the waterfall over there.
What do you mean waterfall over here? Oh, this been watered by Torrin?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, so Torrin, you're gonna call over and be like, hey, stick your hand over here.
Is that one still flowing?
It is.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go over there and do that. What? Yeah.
Okay, so Veer, you hear Torrin calling over to you as you kind of walk past Sir Dim, who is just giggling in delight at being entertained. He's like a little kid who needs to be entertained. As you walk over to Torrin, are you just going to do the same thing and just reach into the...
Yeah.
Okay. Torrin, there is a violent flash of almost what you might call thunder through the water. And Veer, this time you experience what you would call basically pain. Like being shocked in good shape. And you watch Torrin as, rather than slowing down, this part of the river becomes entirely white water. And its speed of flow is an order of magnitude higher. You feel that if you even so much as, and Veer feels this as she has to try and rip her hand out of it as it's threatening to drag her underground. You feel so much as if even...
See you in the morning, sir.
On his way out? What,
I think he was targeting my stepdad.
Fantastic. I think this is what pain feels like. Yeah, you feel so much as if you were to even dip your leg or too much of your arm into this water, it would pull you underground.
So the water then just kind of stopped earlier on.
And more disturbing for you, Brill.
Oh no.
So presumably, as you're trying to swim up after Veer, there is a violent and tumultuous connection point between the water that is frozen and the water that is flowing at ungodly speed. And in this connection point, there are these turbulent, violent bursts of blue light.
Oh, fuck.
You have to take care to avoid these slow-moving wisps of blue energy, where every time you see one of them contact something other than where they came from, they annihilate each other. A wisp from the fast water touching the slow water causes a blast of energy and annihilates both the water and the wisp.
It's like the mountain and the tree.
Is Veer out of here already?
Vera's already out of there. She has run over to Torrin and once again dipped her hand in, hence causing the accelerated water on the surface. Vera, after this shocking pain in your arm, you see that there is no more light left in the room.
Shit.
So every time you do something with it, uses a charge to activate whatever you're doing. So it seems.
So if we go back to the cave and get a bunch of water.
Meanwhile, though, in Kara, you're going to hear a crackle sound nearby as you're inside of this, what now appears to be a temple. A temple which Torin previously explored. The altar seems broken, largely damaged, and the pews tipped over and dilapidated. This temple has not been used anytime recently.
Interesting.
Sure.
Can I go over to behind? Is there like a pedestal that's normally standing at?
It is a large stone table with a monument or a emblem of a certain god,
Should have hand on that.
and it is damaged, presumably beyond repair, as it is cracked and missing a chunk of itself.
The repair spell.
You have
Oh.
mending.
Oh.
You just need the other piece of it, and you could bend them back together. What are you looking for in Car?
So, like, do you know, like, the place where the set on top of priest stands behind it where he's talking to people?
Oh, a podium? Yeah, there is no such thing.
Yeah. Oh.
The centerpiece of this temple is the table that the altar piece would normally sit on.
Is the floor entirely stone?
This entire structure is carved out of the sandstone of the cliff.
Okay. Is it stupid to look for, like, little hidden spots? Something might be sneakily hidden in?
What skill do you want to employ? How are you going to do that?
Can my spirit?
Can you what?
Can my spirits help me? So let me see.
Spirit?
Let me double check.
What do you mean spirits?
My wild cunning, which are spirits.
Oh, no.
I'll use detect magic though.
Detect magic. Okay. Gonna cast a spell here. Do you have ritual cast, or is this consuming a spell slot?
It's a spell.
First level spell slot. All right. Well, you know what? Actually, we should do. Hold that thought, because I'm looking at the time. I think we are in a hold that thought for the future moment.
Hold that thought for 2 weeks. I'm not gonna remember, but